We're gonna end it there.
Are we live? I think you're live.
They're recorded.
Oh, we are live. We are live. Hi, people. Welcome to. welcome to the dog.
So everyone, welcome to the first recorded D&D session. So we're gonna do it like we do always. Everyone's gonna go around and introduce themselves. Shut up. Everyone's gonna introduce themselves and then obviously name, character, and what you remember doing. So who would like to go first? Diaro, thank you. Diaro. Wait, no, sit down. I want to. This is what they do in like whenever you go to London Dungeons. You put your hand up. No, you put your hand up. Oh look, a volunteer. Stand.
Okay. I'm Sam, also known as Diaro. The last what I remember is when we left Strahd's castle, we made our way to Valaki, where me and Cylon were thrown into a dungeon.
I am alone working tonight now because even my health is going home, so I will do because no one's available, no one's willing to come in. So if people want to do sort of food orders
Now?
Yeah, just because it's going to make it a lot easier for me to go back and forth.
Yeah, okay. Can I get small pizza, just like margarita?
In the midst of the podcast, Ashley has appeared to offer the party food and beverage. Throughout the podcast, Ashley will continue to offer food and beverage. This is also known as meta or out of character. Throughout instances of the game, this may happen. This is the outcome of D&Ding in a Bean Gaming Cafe.
I already have one, it's called Chat Shit Get Banged.
And trust me, he bangs. We at Bean Gaming promote the diversity and sexuality of people, and we do not endorse homophobia.
Actually, no, it touches me inappropriately.
This message brought to you by Budweiser.
Don't think you can legally say that.
I can say what I want. Can I swear on this podcast? Yeah. What do you say?
I'm just saying, like, you should, like, you want to talk because literally every now and again, like, you'd be like, hi Ash, I'm like, why is your hand on my ass? Like,
I mean, it's a nice ass.
okay, so Laura, vodka cranberry, and a margarita. Anyone else?
Margarita
Chicken strips.
and a vodka cranberry. It's been one of those days.
It's been busy today.
It's been one of those days.
But I didn't nearly crash twice on the motorway.
No, so I'm drinking for England. Oh, I also stole some beer glasses from the hotel because they're really cool. Like, have you ever had a Camden Pale Ale? Well, they have like a pint glass, but it looks like a half pint, but it's really big. It's weird. It's hard to describe. I've got a photo actually. It was at this moment that Carl got out his phone and showed it to the party.
Sam, your chicken strips. What's
Scrolling past the dick pics, he eventually found the photo.
ketchup, mayo, barbecue?
It just says beer, and I really like it, so I stole it. It's my memento from the hotel.
Anyone else?
No, keep it in. I like it. Adds a bit of character. Improv.
Anyone else? While I'm here?
Yes, I would like an Amstel. No, Doom Bar, please, my love.
Kyle, you know later will we have like a 5-minute break?
Yes.
Yeah, okay.
Is it okay if we order the food then?
Yeah, it's fine. It's just normally with Laurel here, I try to do it every 20 minutes because I'm literally on my own. I will do my best.
Boom shaka.
As well.
Boom shaka laka laka. Boom shaka laka laka. Boom shaka laka laka. Boom shaka. Who's watched Muppets Treasure Island? Have you ever seen Muppets Treasure Island?
Yeah.
Boom shaka laka laka. Boom shaka laka laka. Boom shaka laka laka. Shaka. Shaka. I've got cabin fever. I've got cabin fever. I've got cabin fever. I've got it too. We were sailing in the way in the desert sea.
I can see you as a sailor.
Seaman
I
stairs.
don't think we have to worry about
Roundabout,
that.
sperm, mouth, and semen. Which one?
I'm covered. No. I'm covered around the sea. What?
Hanging out on the poop deck. Okay, then. So I love that cockpit. It's the best one.
Has everyone got their orders? Can we begin now? And that will conclude the out of character meta for now. Diero, back to you. And remember, state your name, character name, and what you remember.
I'm Sam, known as Diaro. remember we left Strahd's castle and we headed to Valaki, where me and Cylon got thrown. No, it wasn't me and Cylon, it was me and Druid, I believe, got thrown into a dungeon for not being happy enough.
I was happy.
I was happy. I was
He
very
was
happy.
overly
Oh
happy.
yes, he was overly happy, yeah.
I'm the only one who was happy.
It was groggy.
Oh yes, we
Okay.
got. Oh yes, and Oscar. Yeah, we're thrown into a dungeon for not being happy enough. Cylon aided our escape, and then we headed to the tavern where Strahd appeared, and then Malik was stabbed randomly by.
Not random.
And then
After killing a bad guy,
Yeah, true.
we have to help him.
I think
We'll
that's
get to the
maybe
reason
he's the
why.
he had suspicions, so that's where we left it, I believe.
I'm Nick, I'm playing Cylon, the half-elf wizard. Sam pretty much covered everything apart from us taking a side quest to some form of house.
A mill.
A mill. Where
Right,
we,
the mill.
where we killed some
Hags.
hags that were eating children.
Supposedly.
Supposedly.
Fake news! Fake news!
There's quite a lot of evidence.
My name's Mark, aka Osford the Paladin, aka your boy. Merch will be available in later podcasts. Pretty much everything's been covered so far, but one thing I do remember is Malik challenged me to a fight because I called him out on some of the shady shit he does. Yeah, so basically I got most of the hits in, contrary to what everyone might say, but the fight ended in a draw. We kind of resolved our differences, didn't we? But we're friends for now, but I'm still suspicious. So.
Probably wise.
I'm Ashley, my character is Malik, the field mouse, very trustworthy. I am a nice guy.
100%.
Last thing I remember is we went into the town of Valaki, I then got captured instantly by the local guards, thrown into a spare room in a tavern, and then blinded two of them with yeast.
Captured instantly because you walked into the tavern and everyone went, hey, it's him!
Hey, fair point. But then I did also blind them with 2 handfuls of yeast. Stealth killed them and then wore their armour.
Where did you get the yeast from?
Wow!
I was holding the silver. But no, I was still wearing the armour of the was it White Dragons?
The
Town guard. Just a
town guard at the moment, yeah.
Yeah, the town guard. I then came downstairs, got a hold of my criminal contact, walked outside a room, stabbed someone, and then got stabbed by a teammate. And then we restrained him because he thinks that I'm lying, but I'm not.
I'm Spencer and I play Syphilios. I'm a bard, and the last thing I remember was going to Strahd's castle, and he was sending us on a quest. And I've recently just found out I decided to stay at the castle whilst everyone else went. But I'm about to find out how I meet up with the guys again.
I think we did fail that mission. Yeah, because Strahd came into the room and.
We did not fail the mission, we were not allowed to carry it out
yeah.
because of certain people's betrayal. Betrayal! Right, anyway, my name is David, I play Drulin Presmanor of the Cursed Ring. Yes, I have a very cursed ring, which I got in my first session. My first D&D session gave me a very stingy ring, but anyway. So last time we did all the crap with Strahd, and we were set on a mission to find some mages and to defeat and to get rid of the local cultists, and we were all we had to knock Osfirst on the head. Well, Malik knocked Osfirst on the head just to get him to, because he wouldn't agree being a paladin. And then we went there, and Malik disappeared, and that was a bit suspicious. And then we ended up in the tavern, and just when we were about to start doing our quest, Strahd appeared, strangely knowing exactly where we were. And then his people appeared, and Malik ran in, and they said to Malik, "But you called for..."
No, he didn't. He said, you sent.
You sent. That's the same thing.
And died.
And basically, over the last 6-7 weeks, I've only been doing, Malik is being lots of shady shit, and Julian has had enough because we need to be working together. So he decided best thing to do was to stab Malik for some reason. But he was a bit mental because he'd been laughing a lot to try and keep everybody happy and out of jail. And then Grognak knocked him on the head, and now I am unconscious. And also wondering what the hell's going to happen next. Thank you.
100% meta. Strahd's encounter is not my fault. I have
Hello, I'm Laura, aka Shalia, the half-elf druid, also extremely pissed off at this point. I remember we were in Strahd's castle, we had to accept the quest in order to get out, but obviously our paladin would not accept the quest, so he got knocked out by Malik. We could escape after that. We met up with Ismark. He was not happy about the fact that we hadn't got his sister, so he ran off. We headed towards Valaki. We saw a windmill. We went in towards the windmill. There was sort of weird noises going on from inside. There was an old crone who was making bizarre pastries, and she unleashed a jelly on us that killed, or nearly killed, several of us.
My fault. Filled it with oil and then it exploded.
Yeah, it exploded all over us. That was not good. Shalia spoke to some ravens who mentioned a wizard, and we saw there was like a sort of monument outside to some archfey who was into eating children. Then we met up, there were 2 children there as well, so we kind of rescued them, took them with us to Valaki. We got to Valaki, Malik instantly disappeared with no idea where he went.
I said I wanted a drink.
Oh,
then
yeah,
ran to the
apparently
tavern
he
and
wanted
got
a drink. Shalia went off to find some horses. She also found a chapel where there was a preacher sort of preaching to a crowd of people who looked terrified. There was, Osvarth and Diera and Rognak got arrested. Cylon sort of followed them into the prison. There was a woman there called Lydia, who is the wife of the Burgo? Vargas, who is the Burgo master, who is kind of in charge of the town, who's trying to keep everyone happy in order to keep Strahd away. She hates her husband and she wants something done about it, I think. Eventually everyone made their way to the tavern, we kind of all got there. Then Strahd was there as well. There were 5 random mysterious figures as well. We sort of fought them. In the process of one of them being killed, one of them said, "You sent," and as a result of that, Drulin took things into his own hands and stabbed Malik. And that's pretty much the end of it, with the hooded guys either dead or the last one disappeared, and that's that as far as I remember.
Hi guys, it's your audio god right now. As well. I am Travis, otherwise Tarascos of the Waiting Fire Second.
You really are lords of fancy clothes, I gotta say.
You are welcome for this. Apart from everything that's already been mentioned, I went to the marketplace with Drulin, who was embarrassing me for a long period of time.
I was trying to keep you alive! I'm laughing!
Whilst some other guy just kept on repeating to me, "Would you like some tans?"
Tanning master, he found his way to Berovia.
He told me about his bear.
It's going to be in every village we go to.
That's my Easter egg.
And wasn't really into his tans, and so met up with everyone else, went to the bar. I stood behind Ismark very broodingly, lovingly, kind of into it, kind of not. We'll see where it goes from that point onwards. Then Drulin's burning ring kind of got a bit too much for him. He just lashed out at Malik. We'll see what goes on from that point onwards. Back to you, DM.
Just a quick one. How long do you have left with your curse?
Yeah, the whole reason we're here is to save
Shalia. Sort of lost track.
We said 10 days, she's on 8, by the way.
She's got 8 days.
I have been keeping track.
It got away.
That's meta. I should have told you that. I should not have told you that. Because it's my job to keep track. Thank you. Thank you, Ashley.
Like halfway there, she dies.
You need to keep track yourself.
We don't know
Right.
how many days we have.
So am I allowed to ask you how I'm doing?
Yeah, and I can tell you how you're feeling.
Yeah.
I can't tell you how close you are to.
Okay.
Anyways.
Why did the government
Cool.
try and find an apothecary for you? See if there's anything there.
No, the apothecary in Red Larch is what prolonged her. No, the herbalist. Sorry, the herbalist.
Yeah, but he tried to find another one in Valaki.
Oh yeah, but there's no apothecary in Valaki.
Check it.
Is there any
Right.
coffee shop that buy from Valley?
Actually, good person.
I mean, you're lower down on the shit list at the moment. It makes you feel any better.
Honestly, like
These two fucking idiots, predominantly at the moment.
I'm trying to save your life.
the best thing is like there's so many alternate. Like you, if I'm being really honest and just meta for a moment, you could have cured her the moment you stepped into Berovia.
Really?
Yes. All right. So this is what I wanted to reference, by the way, because I realized that you are doing it and you're not really thinking outside the box. Look at the map, right? And look at all the ends and the numbers. You can go to those places. You don't have to wait for me to tell you where to go. I literally said, there's the cathedral, there's the tavern, and there's the dungeon. And you're like, hang on a minute. What's that N3 there? And I'm like, well, I'm glad you asked. Why didn't you go there and find
I
out?
thought they were just reference points for you.
No, they're reference points for you. In Berovia, there was way more. Let's get the map up, just so we know. I'll prove it to you.
Yeah, sure. How could I say?
So much!
To be fair, you
I
did
was
say-
actually really convinced you were going to miss the bone grinder mill. And I was like, you know what, I'll just kind of like drop it in and see what happens. And at one point you're like, I think we should skip it, guys. And I'm like, what the fuck?
Yeah, because everyone was like, we should go ahead.
Right, look. You've only been there and there in a Berovia. When you could have gone here, here, and here.
Oh.
In our defense, we did not have to go there.
Yeah, you
Yeah,
didn't
we
give us
didn't
that
have
map.
No, but you didn't ask if there were any other points of interest in Berovia. At no point did you ask, are there any other points of interest, DM? And I went, I'm glad you asked. There is. Did you?
No, because Grognak just wants to go to the inn every
Yeah,
time.
go there, kept
To be
going.
fair, it's because of Grognak you got so far last time. Sometimes just taking the lead gets you somewhere. Grognak go into mill and squish tiny lady. Anyways.
I tried hiding and then got
So
back.
yeah, so like, anyways, if I had my D&D screen, I would have been able to tell you. So I might actually take a little bit longer now. Anyways, oh, it's Rudders. Hello, Rudders. Right, to recap then, we picked up where we left off last week in Strahd's castle, and the door had been locked. Obviously, a decision had to have been made, and Rictavio, the master, the butler, was not going to let you out until you made a decision. Obviously, this was conflicting with the paladin because he could not commit an act of evil, nor could he lie, which led for Malik to sneak up on him and knock him out with a chair.
With a nat 20.
With a nat 20, and put Osferth on Grognak's shoulder and goes, there, you sleep now. And then they walk down. So obviously, let's get the map up of Berovia. And just to show for reference. There we go. Oh, no, not that one. There we are. Do-do-do. So, obviously we picked up here, and then we made our way down to the gate, and then we made our way right here. And that was the bone grinder mill, where, as we saw, there was a cackling witch. Or at least, we didn't know that at the time. We entered in, the floor was littered with skulls and small femurs. There was a copper barrel that was oozing and green. There was a few bits in the bloody cabinets. Yep, we got some nice flowers and pastries. She came down and tried to sell you the pastries. Then we all attacked her, and then she set off a ochre jelly that oozed out from the jelly. Then we went upstairs, and there were two other women up there. We killed them.
Killed one of them, the other one ran off.
Sorry, that's true. We killed one of them, and the other one ran off. So there's. Oh yeah, because we were dilly dallying. You were fucking dilly dallying.
Well, me and Julian went upstairs, tried to kill them.
Only time we actually
I
worked
killed
together.
one with a stealth, got attacked by the other, and then the other one ran off, and then I tried to fire.
Right. Well, either way, we dealt with the bone grinder thing. That was essentially a side quest. But each side quest within Curse of Strahd, or each side quest in a campaign, a good DM will always make a side quest have a consequence to the main story. So that woman running away is now going to have a consequence in the main story. In what capacity, we don't yet know. I mean, I know, I wrote it down, but you don't fucking know.
Not yet.
We then made our way to the town of Valaki, where we were greeted by the guards, who informed us of the Festival of Joy and how happy we have to be.
Happy, happy, happy.
Obviously, then the guards then suspected some people of not being happy, which were, I believe,
Pretty much everyone apart from me.
Osferth, Cylon, Piero, and Grognak. Consequently, they were then taken to the.
Margarita pizza.
They were then taken to prison for disruption of joy. Where was that?
I ran off in systems of fun. I could be happy if I'm pissed.
If I had my DM screen, this would be so much quicker, but someone forgot it.
I'm sorry, maybe buy your own DM screen.
Well, why would I when you've got one to give for Curse of Strahd specifically? You know how much it costs? You can't just buy the D&D screen on its own, you have to buy the pack. The pack is £50. You're not just paying £50 for a screen.
I didn't buy the pack.
You fucking prick. Anyways. Yep, so then obviously Vargas's wife let you guys out. And then we all made our way over to the tavern where things kind of went to shit. Ismark was there drinking his sorrows away. One or two people went over to talk to Ismark. That didn't go to plan. And then somehow Strahd appeared out of nowhere, which was fun.
Don't blame me, it wasn't actually.
And then things got a little bit more weird when one of the henchmen was killed, and then with his gasping breath said, "But you said," and pointed to Malik.
But I was also disguised as a town guard at that point. I still have the town guard armor.
Well, at the moment in time, you've got most people convinced. Of course, there was a bit of bickering, and then Drulin stabbed Malik. Strahd disappeared. The henchmen were defeated.
One got away.
And one got away. We find ourselves in the tavern after a great bar fight has commenced. The barkeep has locked himself upstairs. Grognak has gone to the cellar and locked the door with the last words go, "Me drink now." There's no getting Grognak back for at least 2 weeks.
It's gonna take you that long to get through all the booze.
I mean, if we're talking out of character, 2 weeks. In character, a couple days. He's going to really drink off his problems. Grognak was going back to simpler times, where the lamentation of women and the severity of barbarity was truly all he needed in life. And now he has to deal with you bitches. So trust me, Grognak is drinking for a while. So anyways, we open up to the party. Oh, by the way, during the bar fight, the door was open and someone let themselves in. They sat in the corner of the tavern and began playing on their harp. Oh, Sir Philios has entered the room.
Wow, get a view to turn up.
Could have done with some music in that bar fight.
Yeah, we need sound.
Right then, idiots.
He's unconscious, isn't he?
Unconscious.
He's not
Do
gonna
either of you want to fucking explain what the fuck just happened now?
I have no idea. I literally came in after gorging on food in the kitchen to you guys having a bar fight to them going, I think I might help. So I stabbed a guy and then he stabbed me straight afterwards.
So you honestly expect me to believe that he's just stabbed you for no reason whatsoever?
I'm currently dressed as one of the town guards. He has currently been laughing all day. Actually, no, I don't know this properly.
You're talking to an unconscious man.
He's literally came inside, laughing his arse off, for no idea why. I was then helping him, dressed as one of the town guards, because these guys captured me, and I've been held captive for about 6 hours. I luckily managed to get out. I did have to kill some people first to disguise myself back into the crowd.
I think we need to
Can
tie
I
him
kick
up.
him
Let's
and
tie
try
him
and
up.
wake him up?
Yes.
No, let's tie him up first.
Right.
Wait,
Fucking wake up, idiot.
Wait, hang on, Silent made a good point.
We don't know what's actually happened. Strahd might have done something because I saw him. He randomly attacked Malik.
I literally walked in.
We need to tie him up right now.
Killed whatever this was.
He might attack anyone else.
I killed a hooded
Right.
bloke that was already
Keep
attacking
these
the
two
rest of
fucking away from each other.
Well, I plan on going to get myself healed. Because
pink
I've got
monkey
a
dancing
knife
everywhere.
in the middle of my gut.
Piero, come and help me. Grab a chair.
Right.
We're gonna
You
get
guys
some-
deal
we're gonna
with
get some
this.
food.
I am leaving.
No. You're not fucking going anywhere
You're not going
until
anywhere.
we fucking sorted this out.
Well, someone's taking me to the medic because I kind of nearly lost my kidney.
Have you not got any healing potions left?
No, which is why.
Can you stop the bleeding?
I'll walk up to Malik, put a hand on his wounds and cure wounds. Healing hand.
Despite the tension between the two, Osfer walks over and heals you with his lay on hands.
Thank you. How much?
Right.
Uh,
now
are
we
we
just
tied?
get this.
Yeah, at this point he's in rope on a chair.
Tied.
On a chair.
Okay, that's fine. Because he's knocked out, I won't need you to roll anything.
6 at the moment.
Drulin,
Oh, no, it's
you
Big
slowly.
monkey's getting me.
Drulin slowly comes to. He wakes up and realizes that he's been tied to a chair. The barkeep
God's sake.
has entered through the from downstairs and begins cleaning the bar as if an average day has happened in the town of Alaki. Although remember, this is a place of safety and you do not need to constantly be joyful.
I'm going to throw him 2 gold for his trouble.
Does he have a bed I can sleep in?
He's locked the front door and
Right.
sorry, he's locked the stair door so you can't go back up. No, he's making you stay downstairs.
They didn't find the bodies in the wood.
He's not gone searching, but I'm sure if he did, he probably would.
We'll deal with that later. The matter is, what are we going to do with him?
What? Stick him in the dungeon, we'll come back to him
Julian,
later.
you've come to.
Have you stopped him? Have you got him? Have you
Julian,
got him?
I think you
What
need
is-
to. I think
what
you
is
need
going
to
on?
What do you mean? What's
What was
going
all that?
on?
Why
He
did
betrayed us.
Why did you stab Malik?
Why have you
Malik, is he still alive?
Yes, of course he's alive. We
Oh
helped him.
shit! Oh God!
What do you mean? Oh shh.
Well, he betrayed us. He betrayed us.
Why? Why?
What proof do you have?
I did nothing.
I heard what they said. Those men, they came after Strahd. How do you think Strahd got here, for God's sake? How do you think he knew about us? And then I heard the men, they said, you sent for us, or something along those
I'm
lines.
going to go and rummage around on the bodies because I want more gold.
Go searching.
And see if like there's anything that I can like just stick in my bag.
You shits have tied me up! Get me out of here, for God's sake!
No.
You're welcome to. We need another female because it's quite.
I'm very outnumbered at the moment.
Who's the what?
I was just asking for D&D.
Another female has. We're podcasting. Another female has walked in at this moment in time. This is currently out of character and meta. What?
Female does need a wee, so.
Well, we then. God damn it.
2 seconds.
Oh Christ. Continue.
Get me out of this godforsaken chair!
What is he on about?
I don't know.
What do you mean you don't know? You betrayed us.
Can I see if he's lying? Can I?
No one has Circle of Truth as a spell, do they?
Show the truth.
Do you?
Oh, I do.
At which, well, Philios, my friend, you're about to have a very fun time, but
He's got no idea what's
come
going
here,
on.
come here, I need to whisper something to you. Because this is going to be a game changer in the story, and I'm quite excited.
This will reveal all your secrets. If we get you in this,
You did what?
mother too. Also,
Now come
what
out
are we
and
gonna
watch
do?
the father.
I don't know. Oh wow, this is interesting.
I'll pay you well.
That was meta,
You've
by the
got
way.
it
That was
stolen.
meta. That was
Okay.
meta.
I do actually have.
Yeah, but you're tied up, so you can't do anything.
Well, no, I have an eye for deceit. I can tell when I get a bonus online. Check.
Yes, but that would be to the individual, not the group.
Should have said what to just like start to replay the audio backwards when you're trying to say something.
What? Anyways, what you can try and hear the whole shit. Anyways, continue. I'm not interrupting, so.
But look,
We need to find some truth here.
I think you need to calm down.
what do you mean calm down? Why
just
are you
gonna
tied to a
Go for
fucking
it, pockets and see what's in there. Like,
You're searching the bodies, and actually, the thing is that the bodies have turned to ash as they were vampire henchmen.
oh, okay.
They're minions of Strahd. They've disintegrated. At the moment,
See?
you're just
You blaming me?
you're pilfering through ash while you're arguing.
Ah,
By the way.
Shut
Malik,
up.
get back over here now. We're not done with you yet.
I haven't done anything wrong. You've got no proof.
What do you mean you've done nothing wrong? You've done nothing right since you came.
We're just gonna.
Why
walk
are you
back
even here? We're
walk
meant to
back.
be saving Shalia, and all you do is fuck everything up. You try and let vampires out of their bloody bonds.
Druid, stop.
Who was the one who helped kill the blob? I covered it in foil. It was Grognat's fault for setting it on fire and it going boom.
Also, the
what about the hags upstairs? Who killed them? You were standing on the stairs.
And I think I drove one of the.
You just fucked me.
Mate, he's a paladin. He's a paladin. Trust me. If it's a one shot, it actually would work out as so. What I wanted Terry to come in and do is I wanted Terry to come in and be Strahd's insurance. So Strahd would send someone to make sure you do the deed he set you, and then Terry would then be killed at the end of it because he's that, or he would, stay. Because it's a one shot. He's in it. So if you've ever watched Critical Role or listened to Critical Role, they sometimes have guests come in, and the DM works them in and then works them out. Right-o, key.
What we calling this? Shit.
Anyways, go back to your arguing and bickering. We're back in the game. We're back in the room.
Yeah, I have helped.
When,
Please, before we even came to Berovia, I helped get the potions. I helped pay for the stuff.
Only
Really?
thing you help is yourself. You
Listen,
help yourself
Drolin.
to everything we
Drolin.
find. We help yourself. What?
Calm down.
I can't calm down until you take me out of this
Go
bloody chair.
over to the
Are you
corner.
going to interject?
You're on a timeout.
You're watching. So Philios is literally sitting in the corner watching you guys bicker, by the way.
He's just told me I've got a timeout anyway.
Continue, Rick. Go back to your conversation.
We're going to figure this out, but you're going to need to stop shouting.
Oh yes, you. I mean, you used to paladin, high and fucking mighty. Think you know everything. I mean, you can't even see evil when it's in front of your fucking nose. It's standing there.
Can anyone else hear that?
Barman, open the door.
What? Get out of this chair for God's sake. Oh, I'm not meant to do anything in here. There's something coming.
Right, I'm just gonna go.
You
open
sit there,
the
be
door.
quiet for 5 minutes.
I can't be quiet.
Right, everyone act happy.
Where
It's
is
because
this
there's
coming
sticky guards.
It's coming from the front door.
Someone open it.
Okay, let's go.
Oh yes, open it and let's
Well,
we'll see it as a
volunteer.
I'm gonna go open the guard. Open the door.
Who's opening the door?
Me.
No, you can't open the door.
Oh,
You're too busy pilfering through.
Oh, no, you just told me to go in the corner for a time.
Yeah, you're in the
And also, you've been in the corner for a timeout, so no, you can't answer the door. I'm afraid.
Okay.
Nobody else on the door.
Wait, Grognack's still in the bar.
You can look out the windows, but the point of view is skewed because you can't face and angle around the door frame hides whoever is knocking at the door.
I'm just gonna open it because it's annoying me because it's ruining my music.
It's out of time.
No, it's making it out of tune, so I'm gonna go over and open it and say,
Oh, thank
"No,
Christ, the
angrily."
music stopped.
What do you want?
So you're opening the door. The door opens, and you can hear the thunder and rain from outside.
Okay, this time's official.
You see in front of you a hooded and shadowed figure.
Oh, another one.
They drop to one knee, they bring their arm to their chest, and then hold out this letter.
I can try and help you up.
They say they were sent from Strahd. He grows tired of petty politics and squabbles and wants action. My lord sends me tonight. Oh. Ah!
He stole my letter.
He didn't steal you now.
You just
The door shuts.
Can I go over and grab
What
the
was
letter
that?
and throw it in the bar?
You're in a timeout. You can attempt to run over
He's
and grab
guarding
the
you.
letter.
Right, open it, yeah.
What would it be?
You would be doing a dexterity
Yeah.
and then acrobatics.
So it would be 10.
Okay, and then are you going to try and keep hold of the letter?
Yes, from
Okay,
him.
so do me a dexterity.
I don't know what my dexterity is.
You're about to find out.
Not 20.
You literally see the guy fumble for the like, "Nah, give it back to me." You're like, nope.
what's that?
Malik, why do you want that letter so bad?
Yes.
Yeah.
Why not?
Restrain.
I know
Oslo,
everything
grab
you've
it.
got.
Open it now before he gets it off you, for God's sake.
Read it out for us.
No, I'm gonna open it.
Pass it over and I'll read it out.
Okay, yeah.
You've got the letter, but I'm reading out as if you were Philios.
Sorry. Go on then, you gotta do it in a beautiful voice.
So Philios opens the letter.
Sing it.
Oh, this is really elegantly done, man.
Phileas would sing it. Sing it.
It's a letter to Strahd.
Two stars. Who sent it?
Dear Lord Strahd of Ravenloft, I write this letter with worry in my heart. I believe the travellers I am with do not have your best intentions at heart. They are not being honourable with the task they have set for them. They wish to get the cultists to leave Berovia, when I want them to die as they will no longer be a threat. They are trying to locate the Sun Sword, as we were to inform them it can weaken you. With the wish to release Irina from your hold, Madame Eva has given the information to locate items they need to defeat you. I do not wish to harm you. I have never done nothing wrong, but you should show me gratitude, and all I wish is for you to help me against these lowlives.
You are.
What?
I wish to help rid you from them and allow you to be free from their harm. We have been told of your story and how you wish to be free. I want to take your place and rule in your image. All I desire is gold and power. I have sent out mercenary through my contacts to disperse these cultists that have troubled you so. I have told them to disperse of them by any means necessary. I hope I have earned your favour, and you will reward me for being a loyal servant. I have released the son of the priest, who you had informed me was one of your children. All I ask is to be considered in you turning me into one of your children. I aim to corrupt the town of Valaki with the power you grant me. I will inform you with more information when I have some, and will try to sabotage their mission as much as I am currently possible. Signed, Malik, the field mouse.
As soon as he says Malik, I'm gonna cut open Drula's
You have no proof, that is from me!
He has a point.
Deception!
I'm gonna cast Zone of Truth at this point.
Deception is +6, 13.
Zone of Truth.
You can't tell a lie.
Any question asked to any individual will be told with truth.
Malik, explain yourself.
Was that
What's
true?
that letter?
Was that
Whoa.
What's that letter?
We're gonna go in turn. We're gonna as it's a zone of truth in circle. Each person will take a turn. Diero.
Malik, what is the meaning of this letter?
Obviously, someone wants to help Strahd.
No, zone of truth.
Okay. I was wishing to grant his favour, and that way I will be close enough to be able to vanquish him.
Silent.
Are you doing this as an angle to get at Strahd, or are you actually against us?
Why would I be against someone that saved me?
The individual or the party?
At least 4 people in the party have got me from death.
True.
Yeah,
And
but
he
that's
cured me
Strahd's.
from the plague.
Osperth.
Can we trust you?
Can you trust any of us?
Osperth, can you trust anyone?
Well, I can't,
Zone of truth.
I can't trust just anyone. I can trust a few people in the party.
Have we settled our quarrels? Yes.
I don't think so.
We had a fist fight.
Philios.
You're a dick.
Actually, this worked out really nicely.
I don't.
It said you were planning to ruin, like, kind of betray us on the way and stuff. Why? Why are you trying to betray us?
No, I said sabotage.
Sabotage, yeah. Why are you trying to sabotage us?
It
Well,
said
how-
so. He wants power. He wants to
Power and
replace
gold.
Strahd. He
But
wants to
then if
become
that-
the Lord of Berovia.
Being sabotaging us is against us, so.
Yes,
you don't
but
wanna be with us
how
anymore.
else am I supposed to persuade someone who is a vampire and all-powerful, apart from saying what he
But
wants
if
to
you want to
hear?
be the new lord of this and be even
Yes, but-
the vampire, then we'll
At the
be
end of
against you next.
Yeah, then we'll have to kill you.
Yeah.
Yes, but he wants to be free and still wants someone to rule. He's not. If I go, I'm going to rule Berovia, happy-go-lucky. He's not going to go yes. I say what he
Julian.
wants to hear.
You would kill any of us, wouldn't you? If it was in your interest.
If the person paid high enough, yes, but friendship does mean a lot.
Shelia.
Share a health potion.
You
Remember, you can ask anyone a question, so if you want to know anything about anyone else.
Well,
I'm trying
yeah.
We've got no suspicion
Can't
about
try
everyone
to-
else. It's just him. It's just him being.
I mean, yeah, but he's highest priority at the moment.
Do you truly believe in your god?
I mean, he says yes.
Why did you give up Muhammad?
Hey, Shelia, ask a question.
Do you think that Strahd will agree to your suggestion?
I do not know, but time will tell.
Taraskos.
Are you specifically evil?
You can't ask that. You can't say you specifically evil. That's an alignment question. You can't do that.
Are you evil?
You can't do that either. That's an alignment.
Just take
You
more
can't
points.
ask someone's alignment. That's meta.
You can ask if they're a bad person.
Yes, are you a naughty boy? I'm a very naughty boy. Spank me, spank me. You can't ask that. Like, are you lawful good or are you lawful neutral? I need to know, man. You can't ask their alignment.
What's your class and stats?
How many nat 20s did you roll last night?
Well, I'm going to play into my idea.
Sorry, no, you can't ask their alignment. It's meta. Also, At this point, character deaths are permitted. So, Cylon, be fucking careful. For those of you listening to the podcast, Cylon has nearly died 5 times.
I am the master of death. I know what you're talking about.
If nearly dying counts as being the master of death.
I got
Yes.
inflicted with plague for the first level of the mission.
It's true, you're an idiot.
Some of us want to be dead. It's this party.
Guys, what are we going to do about it?
What do you want to ask? It's still
trust
ask the
him at
question.
all.
How
Trust
can we
still
how
hasn't
can
asked
we
the
trust you?
I don't
Going
send
ahead.
any more letters to Strahd.
No.
Well, are you still going to try and sabotage?
He said no, but he didn't say not yet.
Will you ever send us
Are you going
I can give him information that can be false, so that way he thinks that we are doing things that needs to be done.
Why would you
But
work with us?
Why would you not tell us this?
But you've told him of our potential plan that we want the cultists to leave rather than we're going to kill
Yes,
them.
You've told him about the
Strahd
sun
has got
God's
I've got a
sake.
question, guys.
So he has no
Yeah, okay.
information.
Videos.
Will you betray and sabotage us on the way? Because if he says yes, zone of truth, we kill him. If he says no, we're good.
I agree.
Be honest as well, don't try and save
To be
your
honest,
ass.
no, because being pedantic, he didn't specify on the
No,
way
on
to
the-
the
on our
way.
mission,
He just
on
said
our
on
mission.
the way, so being pedantic, I said
On our mission.
On our mission.
On their mission.
I will help, but I'll also be a hindrance.
That's
should
not
we
an
take
answer
you?
to his question. It's a yes or no.
Yes or no?
Will you kill
betray
any
or
of us?
sabotage
I
us
won't
on
kill
our
anyone.
You will betray. That could lead to your own death in another way.
mission? Sorry.
He will betray you, and that can lead to a death in another way. He won't.
I
won't
say
kill him.
I say we just kill
I'm
him.
not concerned about what he's going to do. I'm concerned about what he's already done.
He is.
My God is the God of justice. So,
This is an injustice.
did you or did you not send these guys to kill us?
No, because meta. I don't know if these are.
No,
the
no, 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 no. You don't get to say meta. Only I say meta.
Okay. I do.
Because also
They
remember,
turn
when you
into
break into meta, you influence their opinion.
Okay.
Do you deny it?
They turned into ash. I deny. Well, I don't know. I didn't send for them. Strahd made them appear.
But this is your doing because you contacted Strahd.
Ash, Zone of Truth. You may wanna.
Yeah, but I don't know if they are the mercenaries that were sent for.
They were.
Oh, I didn't know they were for Strahd. Okay, apparently yes.
You sent. Alright, I'll have another Doom Bar, my love. So, last session, Malik wrote a letter. The letter contained information of what was happening and was requesting backup.
Because I didn't think we.
It was not specific as to what backup or who that letter was sent to.
Sorry, hon, I've got 30 minutes left for food orders. So anyone else that's not eaten, if you want.
I'll take some chicken strips, please.
Okay. Do you want the fries, Kyle, or just the strips?
Just the strips, my love.
And for you, Ash? What dippies do you want?
Can I have sweet chili and barbecue?
No, we
Ew, mayo. Is there any chaotic neutral?
You're the evil.
Anyways, so yeah, just as a recap, and because now it's a zone of truth, I can inform you. Malik sent for mercenaries, however, that was intercepted by Strahd because it was actually sent to Strahd. Strahd sent the mercenaries, but Strahd also wanted to appear because Strahd is a master manipulator and narcissist. Of course, he would take the opportunity to appear to inform you that he's aware that you betrayed him and to play mind games. That's what Strahd does. That is Strahd incarnate. Because Strahd appeared, Strahd only appeared because of Malik. I had a different kind of angle. No, honestly, this is good. This is why. Meta. This is why. I'll wait for Nick to get off his fucking iPad.
Do you want large or small? So all meat, chicken, ham, chorizo, pepperoni, pasta.
To be fair, in the letters I only referenced Strahd. I didn't send it to Strahd.
No, you referenced, but you didn't argue who intercepts.
No, because they already stole my.
No, I'm going to defend you for a minute. I'm going to defend you in a minute. Don't worry.
Can't we just kill him and be done
Hang on.
Shut
I'm not. You can. I'm not saying you can't.
Okay, you attempt to kill me, then we have to do combat.
Well, listen. So this is why it's good to have This is why it's good to have meta-wise an evil character in the party, or at least a different alignment, because it creates this conflict. So you would go into that tavern, and I would have had a story written up based on the campaign. For a character to come in and be like, you know what, fuck that, fuck the handbook. Here's my letter. I want to fuck shit up, and that makes me improvise and then create an even more better dynamic. This is why it's good. It's the good shit here.
Okay, but if he's gonna get us killed, I don't want him.
No, well, obviously there's that, but I was also saving your ass. But now, no, you're all on your own. You're level 4 for fuck's sake.
Malik, here's the ultimatum.
What?
If you work with us to manipulate Strahd, we won't kill you.
No, you're speaking for yourself, not the party.
I won't kill you.
It's a vote.
Can't say
I'm
anyone
with
else.
him with that. If you can,
I'm sure Drulin is as well.
I can give
you're not
him.
going to
We
sabotage
can't trust him.
on the mission.
I know evil, and this is evil, and we can't trust evil.
I think Drulin wants to
He
keep
has.
it on the left.
On the other hand, he has helped us.
He has in the past,
But-
and he's also done more. To
Okay.
to us.
Pause for a moment. Wait.
You're not helping yourself.
I haven't had a chance to help myself yet.
It is AV1.
Osferth takes the knee and begins to pray.
That'll help. This is a bit weird.
Tyr, if you're listening, I believe I may have found the person that will betray our party that you prophesied.
said that as well, didn't I?
Yeah, you
That
did.
you prophesied last time. Now I will do whatever it takes to help the party succeed, and I will do whatever it takes basically to bring justice to the world. What would you advise I do with this traitor?
You are a servant of justice, my son. You have found the one that will betray you. Serve justice.
And the light fades and you're back in the room.
Okay, so as I'm kneeling, I stand up, I point to Malik, and I say, seize him.
I cast hold person on him.
You're being held back.
You're not.
Can I try and dodge it?
I don't know.
I'd allow a nat 20.
Probably not gonna work then. 15.
Oh, you're close.
Yeah.
Even worse with 19 of them.
Yes, by the way, did you prepare what I asked you to prepare?
Oh yeah.
Okay, good man.
So I have him.
I didn't
held.
choose animal.
What do you want to do with him? He's stuck. I've got caster thing to hold him.
I'm literally gonna shout out why he's holding me. Strahd is expecting me to send him messages. I don't necessarily have to send him truthful messages.
I'll be honest.
I'm gonna-
well, I have to be honest.
I'm going to walk
I
up
don't
to
trust you.
Malik,
Yeah, but I've got to
I'm
be
going
honest.
to whisper in his ear.
So what?
My God has spoken to me. I know you will betray us. Repent your sins, and I will grant you a clean death.
How long
Good
does
man.
this spell last for?
I'm going to give you 5
Zone of
turns.
Truth is normally.
Zone of Truth it's a cantrip, so it can be whenever.
No, I meant the holding spell.
Oh, the holding spell is a minute, I think. So it's like a round.
Right, so we're going to go around. So, Daraskos, Shelia, Drulin, Diero, we've been quite quiet on this one.
Yeah, he's off.
No, not Drulin, sorry.
Yeah, but he's been saying mostly nonsense, so it doesn't count.
I'm still in the zone of truth. I will not betray you until Strahd is dead.
He's already dead.
He is in the zone of
I'm
truth.
in
He
the
can't
zone-
lie about this.
He's already
Osfer,
dead. He's still lying.
Before
50
you
words.
do anything, Daraskos takes you aside and whispers this in your ear.
Strahd is still expecting messages from me. If I can give him messages of the truth, or I can give him messages of lies and manipulation.
Look,
We could forge those
I'm in the
messages
zone
if
of
we
truth.
wanted.
I have to tell the truth.
Yeah.
I'm willing to help you.
However, that would hinder more than help. Because then they would be at a disadvantage, and every roll would be a disadvantage.
I want to ask you a question, and I don't want to let the guys.
Come over here, baby. Whisper into my sweet ear. I love it when there's politics in the party.
Look, I know lies and I know manipulation, and
He can't
they
lie.
work.
You can't lie.
Look,
You can't lie.
They can't. No, I'm not talking about now. His plan could work, but only if he worked with us. And I
But
can't believe you would work with us.
I did not know that those letters that I sent for help, because we've lost members of our party. We have lost our elven druid. Grognak is taking a sabbatical. You've only just appeared.
And yet you promised
I literally sent these letters.
Please,
I,
Morgan.
I wrote these letters as I entered Valaki.
But you intended to
No.
sabotage.
And also, you
promise.
can say that to the party.
I intended to send these
Tell me
letters
Punishment
to
should
make
fit the
sure
crime.
the threat towards us was minimalised. We've been told to fight cultists. We don't know what their power
Are you
is.
two saying this in character?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
We don't know what their power is or what they're able to do.
This is what you're being told.
Silence, Malik. You do not have a say in this.
He did say in
I'm in zone of truth. This is all truthful.
We just want. Look, all we're here to do is to save Shalia. I mean, she has an elven soul that she has stolen and
Silence
is trapped inside
takes
of
the
her.
room. You all hear the sounds that Osfer hears when he prays to his god. A calm takes hold of the room.
Listen, my God has spoken to me. He will betray us, and my God demands his life. I'm sorry I can't invoke your favour. I will gladly give you another, but this is just something I cannot do. Now, I've told Malik, if he repents his sins, all of his sins, then I will grant him a clean death. If not,
you
can pass the sentence.
Not restrained now.
Me?
You.
Ooh, this is quite cool. Death music. No, oh.
Calm is still holding the room, by the way.
Okay. I will not say I'm sorry for what I've done, but I sent these messages out for help to make it so that the cultists we had to fight and the other things he wanted us to do were easier.
Why would you make us aware?
Why waste our powers on dealing with cultists that could kill
I
all
did
of
not
us?
ask for your reasons, I asked for your sins.
I'm going to use my feature to make him like stringing sentences without him even noticing to make him feared of him, like terrified of him, basically.
Say again, sorry.
I want to make him feared of him, basically.
Oh, yeah, go for it,
with
go
my
for it.
sentences.
Whose was the brothers?
Is it?
Copperberg?
I have a College of Whispers on one of my features that can make him feared of someone I choose.
Okay.
Without terrified of him, so you want it.
Thank you, sir. How are you?
Right, thank you.
Good, sir.
How long before his spell wears out?
It's
You've
not
got half a
No,
minute.
the restraint.
Oh.
the restraint, that's a minute. It was literally a minute.
I'll give you another half. You've got half a minute. This is all. Remember, I've got to take in time with them. Shalia, Diero, Tarascos, apart from your letter,
Be scared of him.
you two are literally, you three are watching this unfold.
You wish to kill me. What about the rest of us? Let's see what these think.
I'm on the fence.
Remember, remember as well that Calm has taken the room.
Yes, okay.
Before you guys
I
say anything,
acted
let me
on
remind you.
instinct. I did not want to kill him. I wanted to stop him.
My God has tasked me with this, so say what you will, but I will be carrying this out.
Let me know when I'm
The reason why I argue that Calm has taken the room is because the holy light is now emanating from Osfer because his god is with him.
Okay.
He is enacting what his god has asked him to do. That takes hold of the room, and although you might be debating, you don't shout.
Okay.
Calm has taken hold of you all.
Osworth, we're following you here. This is your call.
I've told him.
If you need to punish him, then punish
Just
him.
repent your sins.
I
and
don't
have a
believe,
clean
I
day.
don't
So be
believe
it.
you should
If
take
it's
his
to
life.
justice.
You now have 30 seconds.
Why is justice
How long's left of the
death?
spell?
20.
Why is justice death?
Okay,
Why
30
can there not be another?
How long's that
Let
spell
me know
going
when
to
it's
last for?
free.
There can be another
It's a minute
punishment.
with 20 seconds left.
So you tell me this.
I can cast it again after.
Should we-
He values money
I'll
more
just cast
than-
it again after if you try.
Oh, can it?
I value my life over money any day, but gold is tempting.
Why can't we just take everything he has?
Shalia, Tarascos, we're being quiet.
I don't believe you should take his life. You need to carry out justice.
Aye, you got awfully card in the room. You realise as well that you forgot about the barkeep.
What's your opinion?
I've been here many a moon, you know. I've seen things you wouldn't believe. Vampires, werewolves in the woods. That man there, fear ain't right in his eyes. And I don't know why there's this angelic song in the room either, but I quite like it. Though I say, if you're gonna do it, be bloody done with it so I can start cleaning. Gots to open tomorrow. 9 a.m.'s a fresh start for old Tasky.
All I would say is, I think it is shady.
Hold on, Shalia.
Our problem is, when Strahd was here, he specifically said to us, I see you haven't gotten rid of the paladin yet. If we don't get rid of Osworth, as far as he's concerned, we're working against
This
him.
is why it's good to take notes.
So,
And everyone starts taking notes.
yeah, I took too many notes. So, as long as Osworth is still here, Strahd thinks that we're working against him. So it doesn't matter what Malik does in terms of sending him letters going, oh yes, I will betray you, because Osworth is still here. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Yeah?
It makes sense as to what you're saying. However, you're ignoring the fact that Osferth was given a mandate by his god.
I'm not arguing whether for or against.
Oh, right.
I'm just pointing.
You're the neutral party.
Yeah, I'm just pointing out.
Fucking
Why are
Switzerland.
you neutral? At the end of the day, no, at the end of the day, we are here to save you.
Malik. Honestly, actually, I love that you brought this character in. This has been well fucking played, sir. Meta, but well played.
I mean, since we're in the zone of truth, and I have to speak honestly, I'm not convinced I'm going to survive this. I think we maybe have a chance to take Strahd out. We have obviously been given information relating to the sword. There's supposed to be a wizard as well, which I spoke to some ravens last time. They mentioned a wizard, so we know.
Wizard!
Yeah, those fucking ravens. So we know that he exists.
But Strahd already knows that we're going against him because of that letter.
But Strahd knows that we're going for the sun side. It didn't message.
Strahd.
He knows of the sun sword though, and he knows
If
that
we
he can kill it.
I mean, I can't tell you why this letter was sent, but obviously this is a question for Strahd as to why he did. There's a reason for everything with Strahd.
But my point I'm trying to get to is that we potentially have a few things that can help us out to defeat Strahd. And I'm not necessarily because we were told that Strahd was the person who could kill me, but I don't know how he can do that. He seems like an evil person.
We're never going to convince him.
Are you saying this in character or out of character?
In character.
In character, okay.
I don't know, even if he can save my life, is it going to do something irreparable to my soul, which, might turn me evil, in which case he's killing me anyway. I don't see
Why
this
are we trusting
at the end of
A
the day.
paladin is not guilty by omission, nor are they guilty by inaction. They only act as mandated by what their god wants.
Yeah, but he did also say right at the beginning
Like-
that he was going to kill me if I turned, so...
Yes, if you turn. But he'll do everything in your power to save you. But him killing Malik, in his eyes, is not killing you.
How could Malik save
Because
me?
Malik is still going to save you in his eyes, as is his want.
Is it 30 seconds up yet? What,
Yes.
20 seconds?
Well, the 20
I've
seconds
just-
as well.
Yeah, by the way,
Submit
but,
to-
yeah.
I broke him free and lunged at him with my swords.
I'm going to cast Hold Person again.
You've been held. Rolling that 20. Rolling that 20.
Sure, how long did it take you?
Alright, fine. I'll allow you. I'll allow you an attack. What do you want to do something?
I've whispered something to us.
Right? Can I know?
Can do.
Well, I mean, I'm the DM. I probably should know. Oh.
Yeah.
I mean, yeah.
That's why I asked.
Yeah. I've already told you your decision.
Yeah.
The thing is, you're trapped. You are, unless you. Okay. Meta. If you go against your god, you become broken.
Oh no, I'm not just dismissing my action.
Right.
I'm just asking you whether the 30 seconds are up so I can
That's fine.
do it.
Fine. I'm gonna pause your hold. I'm gonna allow you an attack. While you've all been discussing, Malik has an attack of opportunity. I'm gonna give you that.
So while you're potentially free, try to persuade.
So you literally go, ha and you literally go, Osmond is here, and you would go, ha oh shit.
Can I use my bonus action to disengage out the window and then my character just disappeared and now
You're not near a window.
He's on the corner.
In the corner, not near a window.
Okay, can I use my disengage action?
I'll allow you to disengage to get near the window.
Okay, disengage near the window. You can't attack.
You're near the window.
Yeah,
Person.
I
Drag him away from the
I'm also going to
window.
cast Vicious Mockery, where I'm just going to scream liar in his ear so he takes damage.
If I fail the roll.
Yeah, no, well, I mean, half damage if you succeed. You
15.
succeed, so you take 2d4 halved.
While you see the bickering around the room, you're taking damage as it continues.
3 damage, and me just screaming liar in his ear.
Yeah.
It's your game, man.
Yeah. I walk up to.
Now remember what you're about to do. Fucking RP the shit out of this song. Getting fucking
There's a
character.
sword over there if you want us to find me. Do you want
Mate, give me that sword.
photo and video? So, who's got a scarf?
Fucking take it from you, chief.
Did you say start?
Yes.
Remember, everyone is aware of what's about to happen at any point.
Find me.
Strahd.
Stop blowing
Strahd.
that up.
Strahd. Strahd. Yes, record it.
I see him going with the sword towards him. Can I cast my fireball?
He's already been stopped.
Say again, sorry.
I've seen him going to kill him.
Right.
Can I cast my fireball to us first?
Can I know your intentions before you fuck this up?
Well, I don't want him to die.
You just stabbed him in the kidney last session.
Yeah, but he was betraying us. I was trying to stop him from betraying us, but I don't want him to die.
Fine. Okay, fine. Alright, you're gonna have to roll against his AC though.
I'm confused.
No, you might get saved apparently.
But why do you want to die?
Because Drew wants to kill him.
He can't kill me if it's not holding a weapon. Remember that?
Oh wait, you're still bound, aren't you, Drillin?
Yeah, he's still tied up.
Yeah, but he's at a chair.
No, I let him free.
Oh, fucking hell, silent. Right.
Oh, well, for my fireball.
There's a fireball in the air. Apparently there's a fire show.
What? I'm like, stop!
Yep, kill him.
Go for it. RP the shit out of it. Go back, do it again. RP the shit out of it, son.
Pulls out his long sword and walks slowly up to Malik. Puts his sword tip on the back of Malik's back, leans over and whispers into his ear, "My God demands justice."
Then your
This
God
is
is
for you."
evil.
I look up at the sky, kiss my holy symbol, which is on
The room fills with yellow light and the angelic choir grows louder.
I put both hands on the hilt of my sword, raise it up with all my might, and stab Malik.
Malik dies in an instant. Osferth has enacted Tyr's justice.
Osford takes the sword out of Malik's back, puts it back in his sheath, and takes a knee.
And last words is you're all doomed. Strahd will
Raises his
destroy
arms,
you.
prays to Tyr.
Well done, my child.
I've done what you asked.
You have indeed.
Is there anything else I need to know before I carry out my mission?
Your time will come. Be watchful of him.
I raise up.
Mate, fucking clap for that. Clap for that.
That was awesome.
That was very good. Oh, wow, that was awesome. Christ, I'm a little tear to my eye. A what?
They need the floor a bit too hard.
I'd like to say a few last rites.
Osferth, pay your rights.
And I'll just pray over his body.
Wow.
Just
Just
a
say it,
normal
man.
thing.
Don't be saying you can do it, say it.
Malik, you were not the nicest person, but you were going to betray us. My God demanded your life, and now I've given it up. May you rest in peace.
Beautiful. Aye, 'tis a clean death. Now mind the body, I gotta scrub the floors.
Don't burn the body.
If you do, take him out back. Gotta get to
Can we-
this dirt.
Get his stuff off him.
Can we just check the body for any more letters or anything first?
Check the body, because we've got to make sure this.
Well, I'm already in his
come
power,
back as a
right?
vampire.
Yeah, Cylon's in there.
He doesn't have anything. Does anyone want any arrows?
He's got, also don't forget, he's got his dagger, he's got a fair amount of gold, he's got a bit of leather and hide.
Yeah,
Oh
he
yeah, I
hasn't
did,
got
didn't I?
any gold.
Sorry.
And then I'll send 50 with a message to the mercs.
While we're in the zone of truth, I'll just say, yeah, I stole that gold.
He told me
by
this
the way.
before I
I
turned
stole
up.
mine.
Oh, so you were gonna die anyway.
I wanted to save you.
Has he got a new character?
New character.
Oh god, he's got one already.
Oh my god, so he
Oh no, we prepped this, man.
He knew he was gonna die.
He was told to
So the
prep
second
it
bullet point
on the lightning
is the
we
way
were
that you can
probably going to
introduce
kill
it.
him. I mean, it has also got.
Okay. The body's been taken out back, it's been burned, Malik's body is no more. You hear off in the distance, though, the faint sound.
Go away.
Wait.
I was hoping that's a body number.
You hear off in the distance as the body burns and embers reaches the sky. All of you have left the tavern and gone outside. You've gone into the back, the courtyard. So you're still in the tavern area. You've not actually gone out to the front of the tavern. And you hear off in the distance. You look over and you see the fires of Ravenloft burning brightly. Almost as if Strahd knew this would come. He is sought to seek discord in the party. And he plays throughout the night. You make your way back into the tavern. Philios finds his corner, sits and quietly plays his music. The barkeep has gone back to the bar. Goes, that there a grognat down there drinking all my booze.
Probably.
Is anyone going to pay his damn tab? It's racking up quite a bit, you know.
How much will this be?
Oh, laddie, I could feed a family of 5 for a year on him.
I mean, you could always ask him yourself.
I'm sure he'll pay.
I don't dare ask. He's locked the damn door, and every time I knock, he says, "Go away."
Does 14 gold sound enough?
14 gold for a lad that big. You seen him? He's a large lad, he is.
Okay,
Large.
how much gold did Malik have?
Yeah, none.
He had no gold.
He had no gold.
I'm covered in silver and gems.
I'll tell you what. I'll keep the tab open, so long as you promise to come back and pay, or I'll keep him locked in the cellar. Now,
I mean, how strong is the door? Do we think he might be able to knock it down?
trust me, love. It's steel.
We'll come back
He's
for
7
it.
foot tall.
We'll let him finish. see how
You'll
much-
accept the deal, right? That's it. He said he'll accept the deal. He's forfeit for you all, and if you don't, trust me, lad. I have friends in high places.
Okay.
Right.
And remember, if
Wait,
you,
that's
if
so
you,
the truth. Is he telling the truth? Does he
He's telling the damn truth.
and remember,
It's
if
2 a.m. and I need some beauty sleep. Here's the key. Lock up after you. And if you dare disturb me, I hope you're pretty. Good night!
And remember, if you don't pay, Ozfirst will kill you.
Yes. Okay.
That's obviously the way we go now. He just kills everyone.
No, that was right.
He did have it. He did
I
have
didn't
it.
give him a
I was
chance.
sent a message.
Would everyone but Ashley please roll a perception?
I'm with Oscar here though. That was justice. I got 10-1.
21.
20?
2. Not 20.
No, plus my thing.
Oh yeah.
21. Okay, who got over 15? No, quite a few. Okay. Hey. Who got over 18? Who got over 20? Oh.
16 plus 6.
Cylon. As the barkeep makes his way back up, you hear that's the barkeep with his peg leg, and he locks the door. You notice with your infinite knowledge of magic and spells that there's quite a distortion, a distorted image, like a silhouette. You see the bevelment of a wall that sort of burrows out in front of you. So you're here, and right there, there's like a bevel in the wall.
Do you want to throw me in my character for free?
Where the fuck do you? I don't have it. Oh right, okay. Wait, that gives it away, motherfucker.
No, but you decide where it's put.
Oh right, fair enough. Fine, he's not there yet. There's a bellment in the wall.
Or some kind of trapdoor.
He's saying that meta or in character?
I'm just saying that now.
Right. I don't know. Why don't you investigate? Hey.
I'm going to say to everyone, guys, I think there's something behind here. I'm not sure what's going on.
Okay,
I'm a little confused.
Let me have a look. Let me have a look.
Are you reaching with your hands out?
No, I'm just going to look at this. Let me have a look.
You just gone mirror. Let me touch.
Oscar, take the lead.
Go for
Trusting
it.
you right now. Yeah,
Okay.
I just say that now. Okay.
Kelly?
After he's already walked away.
Yeah, I will invest. What is it going to be? Just.
The Arcana, wouldn't it?
Is it just investigation?
Yes, it would be Arcana.
Oh, Arcana. Okay.
Well, if you're the wizard, you think it's magical. Why don't you look at it?
Oh.
Actually, where's my chicken strips? I'll be here tomorrow then. What did you roll?
5.
Oh shit, you alright? Yeah, you sensed nothing. Why didn't the maid roll Arcana? There's an idea.
I'm just sitting at the bar.
Food first, rolling later.
I'm watching this.
But this doesn't. Whatever this is not physical. It's obviously magical. Why
Are you
don't
touching
do
it,
something?
Julian?
I'm just doing.
No, you're touching it. Julian, you've touched it.
I'm doing
You're doing this with your hands. You're putting your hands out.
I'm not touching anything.
You've touched it. I'm telling you, you've touched
Keep
it.
your body free away from it.
You're doing this.
That's just jazz hands.
What? That's you touching it.
That's the way I talk.
No,
If
Julian.
I said I was touching it, I would have said I'd go up.
Julian, if you do this, that's you touching it in my eyes. The DM says you've touched it. Don't argue with the DM, boy. I've already killed one character.
You get bad things.
Bad things will happen to you.
You tried to save me.
You did. After you stabbed him.
Well,
You stabbed
Okay.
me.
He wanted to kill him himself.
Oh, what have you done?
I'll go and inspect it. I do.
Arcana.
15.
Okay.
Do I sense anything?
Well, you gotta touch it first.
I touch it. I'm intrigued.
Ooh. At which point you hear a.
What was that noise?
What?
What the fuck was that noise?
What did it feel like when I touched it?
Yeah, you felt like a shoulder pad.
Hello?
What?
You.
What? I'm literally just decloaked. I was invisible in the corner.
What class are you?
Ranger.
What race?
Furbolg.
Fuck is it?
Oh god, they're like little trolls.
Oh, okay. Jesus Christ.
I can cast Disguise Self, Detect Magic, and turn invisible during combat.
They've got big noses on
Literally
Right,
without
right.
without actually casting spells.
Okay.
what the
So,
hell is that?
Jump
a
back.
veil has unfolded itself, and you see before you a hideous small creature of 4 foot?
They're quite small.
4 foot. 4'5". They let out a noise, and they look at you.
I'd like to detect, use Divine Sense to see if it's evil.
Go for it.
Nat 20.
I learned my lesson, I'm good.
Yay.
Hey,
You sense no evil.
good guy.
Do like a hand
Welcome
movement
to the
when you
group
do
of goodies.
it. Or do you just do it?
Oh,
There's actually only one good guy. Are you? Okay, there's 3 good guys then. The rest are kind of like neutral.
I'm lawful neutral.
Yeah, that prick.
Yes.
Guys,
Do a
something's
fight.
telling me that this guy doesn't mean there's any harm.
Did you just see all of that?
When did you come?
I've been trapped in Berovia for about 16 moons. I've been hunting,
I thought there was only one.
Philios, get out the bar. Just get out. Boo that joke. Boo.
Furbold is 7.
Oh, here he is. Did you go to Berovia for it?
Chicken strips, very funny, and curly fries.
I wanted chicken strips, but
Yeah, I can't
I know, interesting fact, they're not small. Furbolds are between 7 and 8 foot tall.
really?
Yeah.
How did you manage to get that so completely wrong?
He was the one that told me it was.
Oh, I'm confusing kobolds.
Oh no, there must be. Oh,
I'm
yeah.
confusing
They
kobolds.
do look like trolls.
They're 7
Oh,
yeah.
No, I'm confusing kobolds. Kobolds.
Oh.
Naughty candle! Naughty candle!
I tower, literally tower everyone apart.
So a furbolg, yeah, is like a bear, but quite human.
Got
But
another
they look like a
shield.
troll. They've got huge noses.
No, mate.
Oh, look, that's what a fireball is.
All right, fine. That's what it looks like. Okay, cool.
Hey, we have 2 carriers.
So yeah, I'm like a 7.5 foot towering thing just looking down
And
going.
you managed to hide in the corner
Quite
without
intimidating.
anyone.
He was invisible.
I can
Oh,
turn
okay.
invisible during combat. No rule on how many
Okay.
per day. I literally just go
Alright.
attack.
So, get to know him.
I'm going to jump back.
What the hell?
Because it's just
Where did
turned
you come from?
invisible.
Would
Hello?
you like to introduce yourself?
That's it. All right, let's just take it in turns. Everyone speak once, not at a time. Remember, there's a podcast recording.
Hi, podcast.
Hi, podcast. Hi, one listener. It's probably me. Kyle, that's so meta. Oh, Kyle, you sound so sexy. Oh. Anyways, who snorted? I'll be like this, like, oh. Wait, no, hang on. I'll be like, yes, talk more. Anyways. So, yes, get to know the character, because I don't know who the fuck he is.
No. I am Leo Horn of Clan Copperbrock.
Copperbrug, like Copperberg.
It literally translates to cloak brother.
Oh, like strawberry and lime.
Yeah.
Cloak brother, Lord of the Fancy Cloaks. He'll do well here.
Do you have a cloak? He's a cloak of invisibility. He was within.
Harry Potter.
I'm a ranger and an outlander. I've been in this realm for 16 moons past. All I've been doing is hunting and surviving in the wilderness. I have heard of Strahd, but I've managed to evade his gaze. I stumbled here for lodgings and for food, and I stumbled across your party.
Well, you'll be in Strahd's gaze now.
Yeah.
Now that you found us.
You were very
So
well
lucky
in
you.
Strahd's gaze,
Luckily, we've just got an opening in our party.
I saw.
Too soon. Come on.
I saw. I did not like the way you cut down the trees to burn him, but I'll let it slide.
Oh no, it's a tree hogger.
I know.
Aren't you a druid?
You're a druid.
Are you into that kind of thing?
I like animals, not trees.
Yeah, come on, man.
What a lord.
I had the ability to choose animal. I was going to pick giant wolf spider, but I didn't.
Well,
Who wants to ask me questions?
I think we know everything we need to know.
Do you? Do you?
No.
So you've heard of Strahd. Are you for Strahd or against Strahd? I'm
It's not quite
very
clear.
confused. Are you like an assassin for
Because
him
the paladin's
or
already killed one
what?
person,
You just-
you can't be raring
you've
to
been
kill
hiding
another
and
one
you
if
just
he gets
randomly
the
appear
job.
next
Best
to
thing
him.
to say, Strahd and me are probably not on the best of ground, seeing as I've killed some of his kinfolk.
My guy.
My man.
Well, we have kind of been lacking in
The good folk.
people
In
that
trustworthy partners.
people that we trust. But can we trust you? That's the most important thing. We just don't seem to be able to just trust each other.
Is the Zone of Truth still active?
I can cast it.
He's not decast it, so yes.
Zone of Truth, boom, hello. How are you? How's your day been?
You cast it. He was in the room when you cast it.
Yeah, I literally just had to go.
Is anybody there?
He's been following you since the moment you landed in Berovia.
Oh, okay. So what's your stats, alignment?
Meta. All right, wait. We're getting off track quite a bit, so come on.
Right, so what is your actual purpose? With
I-
our party.
What would
You
you
said
like?
you found our party. What's your purpose?
I came across you when you entered the land, and I've been intrigued ever since. When I was there when Strahd encountered you on that road, and your filthy alliance of Malik, and the way that he was willing to heal someone of such a dark heart. I was there when the werewolf desecrated the body, and your paladin tried to bury it, and Malik again tried to steal stuff from it.
You hear the doors fly open. You hear the rain and thunder again. And you look out where once the burning of body of Malik was. And no longer is the body there. The door shuts once again.
We're in a realm of vampires, guys.
We should have burnt it. Wait,
That was
You were
mistake
burning
number
it.
one.
However, as the door slammed open, the body was no longer there.
It's also raining.
Also, when you began to burn the body and the embers flew up, you heard in the distance the sweet sound and soft touch of organ music, played only by Strahd himself.
I know an artist when I hear one.
He is not one.
As you were back in the room, just so you know that, Malik's body's not there no more.
That's not a good sign, guys. I already foresee what's going to happen here.
I've killed him once, I'll kill him again.
We should have chopped his head off.
Well,
Not that door again.
oh God.
Illusion. I will cut it. I will open it.
I'm gonna stand to the side.
You see in the doorway, as the sound of rain and thunder bellows from outside at 2 in the damn morning, you hear from upstairs, "For God's sake, shut the damn door! You're letting the cold in there! Oh, Peter, I miss your touch." You see enter a woman. She shuts the door behind her, and the sound of the thunder or rain dies. takes off her hood, her long black hair, her tanned skin, her beautiful blue eyes, piercing as they are, look at you all, and she sits down by the fire. Is that what you're actually saying?
No, but I do. My character does always speak to like pretty girls. Has to. It's like a soft spot.
Can I hear this?
Goes, hey.
Am I?
What's
I'm
such a beautiful
cringing
thing
at
doing
this.
in a place like this?
I needed to warm up.
Oh well, why don't you expect to warm up with a group, keep you company? So why don't you join?
Why don't you piss off?
Whoa, someone's a bit cranky today.
And with that, she slaps you. Take one HP off.
I'll walk away.
You've taken 1 HP off. You take.
Can I do an insight to see if I've recognised her from around the town?
Yeah, go ahead.
18.
Because you've been following the party, you've not been to Valaki, you've only been in the woods of Berovia. So no, you don't know who she is.
Okay.
Do we see the song?
I have been here longer than these.
She's wearing a headband, a red headband around her hair, and she's wearing a red jacket and blue pantaloons with leather hide boots. She has sheathed a sword on one side and an axe on another. She has a very distinct Vistani-like feature about her. You notice the similarities because you've been at the Vistani camp 3 times. Or you've been amongst Vistanis 3 times.
I gave it my best shot. Couldn't do a thing
Oh.
there.
If nobody else is going to go talk to her,
I tried.
Well, I will try.
She slapped me.
I mean, you tried to seduce her.
No, I didn't. I was just being nice.
You were being a bit sexist.
I said
Well, the
she was
company
pretty.
battles.
I said, why don't you come and get me
Yes,
alone?
yes,
and
but
listen to
look,
what
look. Think with your up here, not down there. That's all I'm going to say.
Oh, I always think of my up here.
Yes, but I'm going to walk over and I say,
Hi-oh.
Today is gonna be the day that they're gonna throw it back to you. By now, you should have somehow realized what they're gonna do. I don't believe that anybody feels the way I do about you now.
Surely we have back burner.
Backbeat, the word is on the street and they take the hard-hearted out. I'm sure you've heard it before, but you never really had it out. I don't believe that anybody feels the way I do about you now. What? Sorry. And all the roads we have to walk away in. And all the lights that lead us there are blinding. There are many things that I would like to say to you, but I don't know how.
I don't know why I'm doing this.
Because maybe I'm gonna be the one that saves me. And after all, you're my Bertie Wall. Big Bertha, she's a big bear.
Anyways. Right, back to the game, back to the game.
You're all lucky, according to the law, evil firebags are very rare.
Right.
Yes.
Why did you film that? Jesus Christ. Believe me, you can blackmail me if you try.
Join the collection of embarrassing videos in the group chat. That
Yeah.
feature
Alright. Is that still playing? Oh, it is. Okay, great. Okay. So.
I mean, both women in the book, you asked. That's fine.
Sounds even better for a phone speaker. Fancy clothes, sponsored by Oasis. Never again.
Actually, who has actually got a quote? Is it just me?
Yeah,
It's just you.
No,
You're
you-
wearing
The
it.
only person who isn't
You're
a
not
lord.
a fancy clothes.
You got a
Okay. So, we're back in the room. The break is over.
Right. Right. Is somebody going to go over and try and talk to this woman? Not going to try and get into her pants.
I said yeah, right.
Yes, send the arrow.
That's a bit of a dick move.
It is. Just getting him involved.
Okay, yeah.
There you go. Get involved. Like, who's not going to get in this girl's pants? I send the arrow.
Just me, it's
I
only
can go
one
over to
weekend to stay.
I
I'm
can go
going to
around.
say, who are you?
Who are you?
I'm the arrow.
I don't care.
Okay.
It's impossible.
Attempt number 2.
I know.
It's impossible.
Okay.
This girl
Right,
is just
okay,
stubborn.
I'm gonna go with it. Excuse me, milady. I would like to apologise for.
Tips Fedora.
I would like to apologise for my colleague's rudeness. We would just like to inquire if there was anything that you needed.
I need to be left alone.
Okay, we will leave you alone.
Good.
Just leave you alone. What she wants? She doesn't want anything. She wants to be left alone. Given the way things have been going in this place, I think we should just keep an eye on her. I don't think we can do anything otherwise.
She wants to be left alone. You've got to leave her alone.
Yeah. So you just okay.
It's like 4 o'clock. Goddamn door.
Okay.
It's still 2 in the morning.
Before anybody opens that door,
I'm gonna open the door.
keep an eye on her. So keep an eye on her.
Keep an eye on Simon.
That was a bit eerie. I was like,
Who opened that door?
I completely forgot they
What's behind door number 2? Why, it's Semantics, sponsored by Beam Gaming. So who's opening the door? Silent. Silent, as you open the door, you see 2 gentlemen in the doorway, the rain pouring down, spears in hand. The town's guard are there. We've heard disturbances in the land. We are here to take justice by the Baroque Master's will. And they enter in, hut, 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 hut. And there's actually now 8 in the tavern. What's going on here? Hut, 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 hut.
We're just enjoying
Are
ourselves.
you happy?
We are. We're enjoying ourselves in this tavern.
Yes, very good.
Very, very happy. Very, very happy today.
You don't seem happy.
I'm happy.
He's a happy
Of course
sour
I'm happy.
one.
I'm always
Is that
happy.
all of us?
Are you still concealed?
Oh, because
Concealed and feel.
there's a stigma around being happy and it warding away strong.
I'm not happy.
Oh God!
Okay, I'm happy.
You're not happy?
No, I'm not happy.
To the dungeons with him. Take him.
Oh.
Hut, 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 hut.
Bob,
Me being
why
my
don't you say
3
some
meter
happy
tall,
things?
literally pushed him aside and said, "We have no quarrels with you, guardsmen."
How much? How much?
I ain't gonna fuck up.
How much for what?
How much to make us leave?
I can't bribe you. That's against the law.
I wasn't asking you, boy.
There's a free bar.
There's a,
Yeah.
there's a
The
barrel.
bar, the downstairs.
Men,
there is,
is work hard. Tomorrow is the festival of joy. To the bar. Hut, 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 hut. Apparently that's fine.
That was enough to make them go away.
They're weak-willed. It says they're weak-willed. I quote, and the town's guard are weak-willed. Duly noted.
So they've gone.
That's sorted that.
No, they're at the bar drinking. Hut, 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 hut.
What is the woman doing?
She's warming her hands by the fire.
Is she taking any notice of the guards coming in? Or?
She's taken no notice. She's warming her hands by the guard. By the fire, sorry. Ooh.
That woman's a dead end.
I'm gonna go over.
I'm just gonna go.
It's a dead end because you couldn't sleep with her.
I'm gonna go sit next to her and warm myself at the fire. As a ranger, I rarely get the benefits of warmth.
She takes note of you, looks at you and nods and warms her hands by the fire.
Oh, get you.
Rather
What can you
jealous.
say? She likes him big.
Straight up until I'm mounted a tree.
Shaylee, anything you want to say to that?
I would need that.
She's taking note of our sexist behaviour.
They would have prison keys, yes. They would also, I don't know, what are you rolling to check?
Everyone see if they have any keys on them, just in case somebody ends up in the dungeons again.
Are you sneaking? Sneaking dexterity. You have taken some keys. Dexterity, though, to continue the success with that. You've picked the keys, but do you have the keys? Yes. You have the keys. The lady lets out a deep sigh.
I offer her some of my drink and ask her over the name.
She looks away at you and does not want to interact.
Racist.
No, sexist. I said too much.
Female, maybe
Woman.
She's
on
the person of a gender. Please go to
Okay.
her.
Is there room for me on the bench as well by the fire?
Mm-hmm.
I was
Okay.
to the other guys, Madam Eve is visiting this one.
Okay, I'm gonna head over to the bench and take a seat next to her.
She warms to you and smiles.
Hi.
Hello.
We
Now
are
I
new.
see.
No, you're just a dick.
They can't resist me. It's because she swings the other way.
We're new to the town.
I can tell.
What about you? Are you a recent visitor as well, or?
I'm here, there, and everywhere.
Are you on a quest or?
Quest? What is
Well,
quest? Meta quests don't exist.
Okay.
We are on a quest to save the princess from the castle.
Quest collected. Level up.
Why?
2,000 points.
Why do you travel these lands?
My mentor and teacher, Dr. Rudolf van Richten, was like a father to me. He made me travel these lands.
What is it you seek?
Like what many seek. She turns to you. The destruction of Strahd.
I'd roll if I heard her talk to
If you want to hear it.
Oh, fair. And I'd like to walk up. Did you say Rudolf van Richten?
Thank you.
My God spoke to me a while ago and told me to seek out your father.
No, he was not my father.
Mentor, sorry. My God told me that he was a vampire hunter.
As a ranger, would I have information on this?
No. My mentor taught me many things. That's what she says.
So maybe you'd be able to help us instead then.
Who says I want to help you?
Well, you hunt vampires, don't you?
I came here to warm my hands by the fire. Why do you disturb me?
Because we may need your help.
Who says I want to help you?
We are also working to destroy Strahd.
Is that so? Not from what I've heard.
Well, to be fair, the last person that did try and help Strahd, I did kill.
And where is proof?
Proof is he's no longer here.
It's not convincing, but
Slain right over there.
where?
That's his blood.
The tavern keep cleaning the body, and there's no body.
But I mean, we're just saying.
And so, as far as she's concerned, you're just telling her a tale.
Ask the bartender.
He's asleep.
Have you got any spell slots then?
I've got so much truth still.
Well, we can take a long rest afterwards. Cast Only Truth.
Yeah, no, I can cast.
If you take a long rest, she's gonna leave.
Yeah, I can cast.
Well, no, we can cast Only Truth now and then take a long
It's
rest.
already been casted.
Yeah, no, but he can use these last spell
I've
slot.
got one spell slot left for her.
There's no point doing Zone of Truth.
Yeah.
Well,
I'm gonna say, for the sake of the story, he cannot cast Zone of Truth.
I
You have to be a bit meta with that one.
Where-
Otherwise, it's like, where's the fun?
Where is your mentor now?
I do not know.
So are you searching for him then?
Perhaps.
Well, we are searching for him as well.
Says who?
Well, my
And who are you?
my name is Drewland.
Go away. You say that character?
Yep.
She stands up and slaps you. Roll me an acrobatic to dodge.
Try and catch it.
She gets disadvantage because I'm invoking my protect.
You didn't invoke it when she slapped.
It's a reaction move.
To you?
You know, if someone who is close to me.
Oh, okay.
Then.
Okay. Ooh, shit, I get to roll that.
I want to inspire him as well. I have a DC.
You can't.
Be inspired.
You're not allowed to. You're not allowed to be fucking inspiring people.
14.
You have slapped in the face.
That's slap about.
Can I just go? Can I?
Druid, calm down.
I'm not gonna slap her back. Somebody slapped me in the face. I get slapped back.
Take 1 HP, please. Okay, roll dexterity to slap her back.
Fucking God, you.
Stop assaulting
No,
people,
no.
ladies.
Stop assaulting a woman.
Look, it's part of my character.
I'll slap her.
I often speak without swords and I'm harsh against others and also myself.
I guess he was used by a dryad. He's had bad experiences.
Roll it.
Dex 14.
You don't slap her. She dodges. And she backflips.
She's just flexing.
How dare you!
I dare because you hit me, you bitch!
Oh my!
Guys, there's no need for quarrel. We've already had enough of this.
You dare call me that again!
Yeah, I would call you that, you son of a whore.
She's a woman. She's a
I don't
woman.
care. Instead of son of a whore. You human.
Shelia, use your words.
Yeah, you're all humans. None of you are
Someone
Sort him out.
shut him
You
up.
can't allow. He's laughing. You can't allow this.
As a paladin, you cannot allow
This is
woman
not-
beating.
Yeah,
I cannot
this is
allow
woman
it.
beater.
This is justice.
Yeah, she slapped him. He's went to slap
This
her.
isn't injustice.
Oswerth has a point.
This isn't injustice. But I can't. Stop you. I'm going to say that now. Stop.
Yeah, I'm
We
gonna
don't
walk
hit
up
women.
and say we need to stop.
I hit whoever hits me.
Are you
Well,
using
if
the
you
hand
hit
trap?
her again, I will hit you.
No, I'll hit you.
Well, we'll see.
Right, I'm just going to go over and pick him up and literally just hold him and go, you ain't slapping anyone.
Strength, dexterity.
A characteristic 12.
He dodges the bear hug.
I'm gonna go to Diero. Grab
I'm
that
just
chair.
getting tired of his shit.
Grab the chair and go knock him.
Yeah.
Please.
I'm
I need
gonna-
to stop this.
I'm going to cast hold person. Someone tie him up.
No, grab the chair. Can we just all?
Is that really necessary?
Yes.
How is it we've shifted from one maniac to another?
He's on it.
He's on a man.
Go grab a chair.
And who will betray us for Strahd next?
Fine. I'll go grab a chair.
What's his spell DC?
I think we should just.
18, I beat it.
Everyone should just calm down.
Yeah, you said. You didn't say.
He's not being held.
Yeah, but
You
I
rolled
looked
against
it up.
it.
It's a wisdom saving throw.
You wouldn't let me roll against it.
It's a wisdom saving throw.
That's true. If I didn't let him roll against it, I can't let you.
Because I'd have got away.
That's true, actually. Sorry. If I didn't let him, I can't let you. You're being held. Sorry, Drulin. Just for the sake of story.
Right, someone
Right, let's
sit him down, calm him down, tie him up.
Yeah, just
Drulin, just calm down.
You cannot be fighting when and specifically
where?
time
What is
up
she
around his
doing
knee.
now?
She's walking over to the person being held back and looking Drulin dead in the eyes and goes, "How dare you?" And she slaps you again.
You've got rope in your mouth at this point.
Well, I'm just going to stuff
he's
some
tied
raggedy
you
behind your back.
And she goes back and warms her hands by the fire. Sorry.
That is not injustice. You just slapped him.
I seek help, and she says, "I seek help for the great vampire hunt.
This is our mission.
Well, you're not getting your help from me.
There is a bomb in Valaki.
A bomb.
A bomb. Bomb. It's the accent, for fuck's sake. There is a bomb. Bomb.
What is a bomb? What is a bomb? It's what's a bomb?
It go boom.
The bomb is not a bomb. The bomb is a coming of doom. The moment you stepped forth in Valaki, you brought forth the doom. 2 nights have passed and 1 night remains. 1 night where Strahd will send down his minions to the town of Valaki. They think they are prepared with their festival of joy. They are wrong.
Is that why they're having a festival?
They think that the festival... Are you saying that in character? They think the festival will throw away his powers. They are wrong. No joy will save them from Strahd.
Good, let them all die.
He knows you have failed. I know you have failed. My mentor knows you have failed.
You have no sun sword either. Why? You were in his castle, and yet you did not seek it. Fools. The lot of you. I said that at the very beginning.
Yeah, we weren't
Fools!
We weren't just going to go wandering around Strahd's castle while he's there.
Cowards.
Our helper is my favourite enemy's undead, so I like killing vamps.
You're a coward if you did not.
And why haven't you done it?
I have not the resources. And yet I see able-bodied adventurers. Okay, hello, where are you going?
Phone on charge.
How dare you?
My battery's shit.
Oh, for fuck's sake.
I just got back from Octavia. I didn't want to steal anything.
I'm disappearing.
You got to go. You got to go. Anyways, yeah. So essentially, as the lady, the lady is telling you in great detail how you have literally just been slacking off. You've not been aware, and you've not been acting in lawfully good manner. You've been, well, yeah.
I blame man. How do you know?
Blame
Yeah, how do you know anything?
Blame the guy who's not
Because
even
Madam.
Who are you to tell us what to do?
Such anger from this one.
That's good.
I thought you were gagged.
Oh,
Yeah, was it-
hell.
eaten
gagged him.
You know what? Fair enough. If you want to talk, if you want to speak with that sort of booming voice, roll me a strength to chew through the gag. Okay, you chewed through the gag. She just shouted that. Madam Eva sees all.
No, not that.
Oh, so you
No one.
No, Madam Eva. I was trained by Madam Eva.
You sound like Madam Eva.
I thought you said you were.
Madam Eva sees all. No, son. No, trust me. Madam Eva sounds very different.
Can I'm going to check if she's lying.
What are you rolling for?
To tell whether she's lying.
Yeah.
It's like, 11.
You didn't.
I like to turn to the arrow and go, hold his mouth open for me. Have a plan. Trust me.
Do you care to share this plan?
I'm gonna pull out a potion.
I've had a lot to drink.
And it's the laughing potion.
Oh.
Hold his mouth.
What, for him?
Yes.
Oh, wow. Strength.
Why? I want to sleep tonight.
Apparently not. Oh, of course, you have the laughter potion from the fucking the 3 elixirs.
12. Just close his eyes.
Well, because he's bound and he can't really do much.
I've got a sleight of hand, surely.
No, because your sleight of hand would mean that you have to use your hands.
Yeah, I'm going to try and get out of my bonds.
All right, go for it. Dexterity.
17 plus 6.
Sadly, no. Nat 20 you would have done. I would need nat. If you're bound, it's nat 20s.
Okay, so is he holding his mouth?
Yes.
I'm gonna shove this potion down his mouth.
Now, hang on a minute. You've told the arrow, but you've not told the paladin.
You're just drugging up a crazy person.
Paladin.
But isn't he like? Aren't you
Yeah,
just
he's
like
like on the
laughing your
floor
head at
laughing.
the moment?
No, well, I was going to say after you'd finished the monologue that I was going to go report that crime of the slap to the guards in the room.
But they're quite drunk right now, so they don't care about
No,
what you say.
I'm over there, I'm not even.
Okay. Anyone else?
I'm going to go outside.
Okay. You're being drugged, I'm afraid.
I mean, he's pissed me off quite a lot.
And also, Shaylee has been pissed off by your inaction, so.
So you've now got this. You're tied up and you've got this laughter potion down here.
Yeah,
Hopefully,
what to do? Makes me laugh.
What's the time at the minute?
hopefully it'll cheer you up.
It's now 3
It just
a.m.
makes me laugh. Take the fucking bitch!
Well, actually, the laughter potion, it makes you giggle and cackle, but it makes you calm.
No, she was outside.
But what I have not revealed is that to the right person, the laughter potion can be a strength potion, but to the wrong person, it can be poisonous.
So what was it?
Is he the right person?
Why don't you roll me a constitution? We'll find out.
This is interesting.
I don't know this.
What's an interesting development?
13.
Plus?
Yeah.
13.
Oh, shit. It's poisonous.
Oh god.
But you're laughing at the same time.
No, 7 pro.
Yeah, plus 2.
Oh, I thought you rolled 30.
Oh, I've got 11.
No.
So he's like,
You poisoned him.
Osworth. We need help here.
Right, if we go to rest after this, what have you done?
I tried to check.
You poisoned him.
It was a laughing potion.
Am I going to have to kill you like
No,
a fanatic?
I was trying to cheer him up.
And it's so funny.
All it said on the bottle was laughing potion.
Oh God, I'm dying.
Just heal him quickly.
1 HP each turn, by the way.
I'm gonna go in and.
I'll lay hands and use 5 of my hit points. I don't know whether it will have any effect, but it cures disease and stuff like that. So.
Yeah, good, you good.
Yeah.
Yeah, but it won't give
You've been healed, but you've taken 5 HP. You hear the guards, because also they're in the tavern, and they start singing. Silver dragon, defeat the darkness. That's what they sing. Silver dragon, silver dragon. You were.
No, they were the ones Strahd wanted to kill. They were the ones that.
I mean, if you want to. Silver dragon, silver dragon.
They're the ones that I killed upstairs and hid in the wardrobe.
I mean, who are you approaching? Which one?
One of the guards was singing.
One of the guards.
That's probably why I valid.
They turn and he goes, I'd rather drink.
I will join you for a drink. As long as you tell me who your leader is.
He's the captain of the guard, of course. He's a fucking guy. Silver dragon, silver dragon. It's the fucking captain's quarters, you prick. Silver dragon. The guards tell this fucking guy, is he a tourist?
Oh, I'm drinking like you.
Oh, silver dragon, silver dragon. Yeah, he's obviously told you that you'd find the captain at the dungeons. But they weren't. That just because they were singing, it doesn't mean they are silver dragon cultists. We're back with Esmeralda. He's being tied up. He's just been poisoned.
I'm gonna have a rest.
Do apologise.
What did you think you were doing?
Calming you down. It said laughing potion.
Well, oh yeah,
It was innocent.
It has still calmed you. You are still calm.
I'm just gonna go rest in the corner.
Okay.
Why do I always end up tied up? Like, sometimes I like that, but not.
It's not Zone of Truth, by the way, Drewlin. Whoops. Esmeralda turns to Shelia. One day, and she leaves. She says one day and she leaves.
She's gone now.
She's left.
She's left the building.
You have one day.
Right. Where do I even fucking begin?
Well, you can
You
start by
fucking
untying me.
idiots!
You can start by untying me.
You fucking don't get to say anything. I was talking to her, and you fucking lot had to go and ruin it by being fucking idiots! Oh my actual god.
Are you expecting anything different to that? Have you read the
Fucking
extreme what we like?
men! I hate them all.
Oh, it's sexist.
That's a bit sexist.
You can in character slap him.
Yeah, I'm fucking slapping him. I've had enough of this shit. First of all, it's fucking half elf this, half elf that.
Yeah, well, you've
Then-
stolen an elven soul. The only reason I'm trying to save you
Yeah.
is to protect your elven soul from being damned and going to be in immortal torture rather than just being stuck in your body for a few hundred years.
Shut up! I'm trying to sleep.
Yeah, I'm slapping him.
1 HP. Give.
No one want to rest.
The guards are now starting to sort of pass out. It's got to 4 AM in the morning. Tarascus, what are we doing? What are you doing, my man? Are you still talking to the guards?
No, while they're passing out, I want to take their guard there.
You want to take that guard? You want to rob them?
I want to rob them.
Hey.
Alex lost his train.
Dexterity.
Why is it as soon as the thief goes, everyone starts
I know, right?
20.
20. You've taken some of the clothes. Videos. I've been watching this all unfold.
I'm just sort of say,
still playing that music.
I had a set of their armour on Malik.
Malik did. Malik's now long gone.
Yeah.
You're not Malik. You're
Right.
Berovia, apparently.
Shirley, you're still talking.
Wait,
You can re-gag him if you want to.
That's why I'm just trying to think of how you can do what the hell you want.
So yeah, 2 of us arrested. Stop.
Oh.
Right.
That's it.
We need to decide what we're doing here.
Yeah, fuck a lot.
You've gagged.
I'm talking to myself.
I'm just going to.
This is his conscience
Channel my
going.
divinity, which is a vow of enmity. So Shaylee gets advantage on attack rolls for 1 minute in case she wants to slap him again.
Gag! He's tied up.
He's just beating him.
Look,
while he's asleep.
I just. This is just a distraction at this point. I mean, it was nice to slap him, but
I think everyone gets a slap.
we need to decide what we're doing here. We haven't.
You know, only you know that there's 1 day left of peace in Valaki.
Okay. Whilst I spoke to her, so they don't know anything about the bomb or any of that.
Only you know.
Okay.
No, we didn't hear.
Whilst I spoke to her, she talked about a bomb in this town. Something that would bring doom upon this place. The Strahd's minions would come and destroy the town. There were 3 days originally, now there's only 1.
And?
Correct.
So, and tomorrow morning, or?
Well, there's no morning.
If it's 4 a.m. now and you have 24 hours.
So we got no
Yeah,
till,
sleep till
4 a.m. the next day.
Short rest to get the HP back.
Let's just say you've got till like 1 a.m. tomorrow.
Oh, well, that's not as sweet.
Do we want to
We should take a
rest now?
Yeah.
And sleep this all off. Hopefully, Drulin won't be so angry.
Yeah, just sleep.
By the way, this is the DM speaking. If you are doomed to take a long rest, you have reached level 5.
Woo! Yes, I get a third level
Oh,
spell.
yeah, third level spell. Oh, good.
Please make the necessary arrangements. That will be the intermission. Please take your level 5. You can untie yourself.
No, he fucking
Hit me again.
What?
Don't forget.
Then I can use my reaction to get
slapped.
Right, okay. So, we are back. You've taken a long rest. The interesting thing is that after your long rest, you're going to have to edit a lot out because we've taken a lot of gaps. This is why we need Grognak sometimes, because he kind of keeps us on the straight and narrow. Yeah. You wake up, you feel like morning has risen. You look out the windows of the tavern from the floor that you slept on, and it's still dark out there. But you're woken up again by the sounds. You're awoken to the sounds of organs playing. You hear distant screams in the town. But there's no signs of alert. It's just the way people wake up in Valaki, with horror and fear. You hear the organ music. It remains a constant in the background of the morning of the town of Valaki. Though outside, you hear the bustling of people. You hear the hammering of nails and tack, of wood being erected. You hear children slightly laughing out on the streets. The organ music drowns out the majority of it, however.
I recognise this music, guys. This is.
It doesn't sound.
Malik's death song.
Rather ominous.
He's been playing it for a night.
What's the play here? Are we
Let's go looking for trouble.
go looking for trouble? I'm with you. I'm up for that.
Yeah, we'll go search for something in it.
Are we?
Let's get a vampire hunter, don't we?
What happened with that woman last night?
Yeah,
She
what
just
should
waltzed
we
out.
do about the time?
Did she say where she was going to be?
I didn't get the chance to ask her any more questions. Perhaps a certain someone decided.
Is Drulin still tied up, by the way, and gagged?
He's still gagged.
Yeah, we should.
Certain someone decided to start spouting off.
I didn't sleep on the floor, by the way. I cast Tiny Hook and slept in there. I'm staying in there now.
Okay, go for it.
No, yeah, I was just saying I'm staying in the Tiny Hook.
Yes. What was that? Go. You where? Tiny hut.
I cast Tiny Hut. before
Lehman's
I met
tiny
him.
hut.
It's a little tiny
10 foot ball of energy that nothing can go through.
No, it's a tiny hut that I can fit 9 to 10 people in to sleep in. I slept in there on my own.
You didn't invite us in?
No.
Pretty much, you can go out.
It's like a
nothing
comfy
can
room.
come in.
It's like a comfy room, and then I'm in there right now, just chilling. Still sleeping,
Yeah,
lying, having a little lie-in.
I'm just trying to sit in my chair.
It's like a different dimension, basically, that I created on my own.
A bard can do that.
Yeah. And I'm also at level, when I get a level 7 spell, I'm taking the mansion one. It's that, but it's a mansion and you have servants.
What the fuck was that when I was doing bard at level 12?
I regret not picking that now.
You summon a mansion that can fit 10 people, feed them for 100 days, and also have each one has a servant.
I mean, this is on the assumption you make it to level 7.
Yeah, true.
This is why I wish that I took bard.
Fine, you've got a little heart.
I'm just this is a little room. I don't know what happens is a door is appeared, but only I can open it, and I'm inside that door, and it's a little hut for myself.
You can change the opaqueness of the wall, so if we'd have had that against the first level vampire, we'd have just gone, we're in a hut, you can use all your energy trying to get through it, it won't work. Because it lasts until you dismiss it.
It's literally just a small dimension I created for myself.
Technically it's a panic room.
Yeah.
Okay, okay, you're in your hut. Anyone else?
Oh, we need to figure out what the fuck with this vampire that we should talk about.
Mm-hmm.
Do we have any leads?
I told you everything that she told me.
Do we want to enlist any help from additional people or warn them?
Yeah, because that works out.
Yeah, should we warn the people of the town that it's not going to go how they think?
Yeah,
They think that we're here to cause trouble, though. Like, if we go out there, are they not just going to try and arrest us?
I think it's Bismarck.
As long as we're happy. Yeah. They won't arrest us.
I'm not really sure what we should. What are we looking for
We
now?
need to figure out what the fuck
Well,
we're doing.
like I said, I didn't get the chance to find any more information out, so...
Why don't we head to the church and just frantically start ringing the bells?
What was the N3 on the map? Because it was highlighted in green. N3. Where? Oh shit.
Well, if I had my DM screen,
Yeah, I just forgot about that. I was like,
I'd tell you like that. That is the church. That's the tavern. That's the dungeon over there.
is it worth just leaving Valaki to die? We've been to the dungeon.
Do you not to say that? You're good, apparently.
Yeah, no, I'm a ranger. I prefer animals to humans. I've seen how much sick.
Yeah,
I've
what's
seen.
this one down here?
Is that not the wizard town? Can we go there?
I've seen how much. I've seen how much sickness humans have given the world.
Not
So.
hidden, not the hidden promise.
No, I can see that.
Okay, so you want to know what N3 is?
Yeah.
Well, actually, the thing is, for me to tell you, without being meta, you'd have to go there.
Fuck it, let's go to Ned.
Are you allowed to tell us what ending is?
We have to.
You'd have to go there, I'm afraid.
Well, let's go N9.
Does anyone want to come N9?
Oh, we came from Lake
Well, N3's green for a reason.
We're N2, that's the seven.
Now, which way did we come in from?
Who wants to go to N9? Christ, okay.
Yeah, we need to know what it is. I want to go review.
Right, okay, hang on. Right. Let's divide and conquer.
N3 and then N9.
Right, so N3 and then N9.
I'd say so. Because it's on the way. Because we're currently at N2.
Alright, so you're leaving the tavern, yeah?
Yeah.
Wait, hang on, you guys are, but are these guys leaving? Also, remember, Druiden is still tied and gagged.
Leave it.
He's trying to break it out. It just keeps rolling to
I
break
mean,
it out.
I'm not going to untie him. If you guys want to, fine. But
If you promise
I've
not.
had enough of being insulted for one night.
If you don't insult anyone and you bite your tongue, I promise not to squish you in my hands.
I will not insult
That's good enough. I rip the.
Okay. I'm still tied. I'm still tied up.
Diero's
I
untied.
will
Slap across her face.
I'm going to tie you back.
You see what you've done?
I'm tying you back.
It's okay, I'll use my protection to give you disadvantage.
I've got
What kind of disadvantage?
I'll just hold you.
The slap disadvantage.
I untie him
slapped
and he slapped
Shaylee.
Shady.
We're gonna release him.
Well, he's already released.
I released him
Have you tied
and he slapped Shady straight away.
Yes, we need to
Really?
roll.
I thought we'd resolve this.
Why wouldn't I?
Do you need to be tied back up?
If someone wants to tie him up, I'll carry him.
I'll tie him back up.
I don't want to be carried.
Tough.
So I've tied you back up.
Well, you've got to roll for that, mate.
I did.
Yeah, we did.
Well, not 20, I'm out. Thank you.
Oh, fine.
Okay.
I don't know if it was that. You did roll 15 in a row. Statistic play, 15
Because it should be like every turn.
Yeah.
Because it's all in real time.
Say that again.
At the moment,
We
we
just kept
untied
rolling until we got
him.
that 20.
We untied him. He
The
slapped
thing is, you left him alone, so actually you technically can.
Yeah. Right, I'm just walking off.
Because the argument is that he was consistently wiggling to get himself free. Did you roll on that 20 in the end?
Yeah.
Then,
After about 15
yeah, I'm going to allow it, because no one really stopped him. He was consistently doing this, and everyone was like, whatever, I'll ignore it.
I'm done with it, so I'm just going to walk away.
I'm walking off out of the tavern to end free because I'm tired of these.
I'm going to walk with you.
Right, alright. Who's leaving the tavern?
We're going with.
I'm leaving the tavern. I want to go to N9.
Drillin, what are you doing?
We're going to. We're not going
You're
to.
staying in the tavern.
Okay, yeah, we're going to
Yeah.
As long as we actually go
Yeah,
I'm not exploring. We're
Technically-
explorers now.
technically
We're all
we've
to
got
the
20
fancy
minutes.
place.
None of them are loyal to me, I'm not going to be loyal to them.
Technically, we've got 20 minutes.
Okay, who's going 10-3?
All of us. I'm
Let's
trying
forget
to.
about Strahd. Let's just drink to the land.
Yeah, fuck Strahd, let's explore the countryside.
We've got like a day hit, well, half a day now here.
Yeah,
before we get attacked.
Let's watch Valor keep humans and stuff.
Well, the quicker we die, the better, then we can't get on with it.
At the end of the day, we'll just suicide pact it.
Fuck you, I'm turning invisible.
We're going to hide in your hut.
Well, you know what I found my DM screen? You make your way to a large house that quite clearly appears to be a mansion. This mansion has walls of plaster stone that display many scars where the plaster has fallen away from age and neglect. Drapes cover every window, including a large, arched opening above the mansion's double entrance doors. That's what I've said so far.
Can we see if anyone's coming in or out of the place?
There are lights within the mansion.
Now on your enters.
What's the play here? Should we go knock on the door?
I mean, you could do.
Does it look interesting at all, or is it just?
It looks like it's the largest house in Valaki, that's for sure.
I'm
Do we
gonna
think this
walk
may
up to it and knock on the door.
You know what?
Walk up to it and knock on the door.
Knock away.
17. Plus 21.
There's no answer.
Should we go in?
Do we
Push the
think
doors
this may
in.
be where the Burgo Master lives?
I mean, it's the nicest looking house I've seen here so far.
Seeing as it's technically about 8 in the morning, we've only got like another 16 hours before everything goes to shit.
Who said no? That's meta. You didn't know the time.
Yeah, but you said it was 4 o'clock and then
Meta. I said
you
it
said
meta.
4 o'clock in the morning and then we went for a short rest.
Meta.
8 hours,
Meta.
8 in the
Meta.
morning.
Meta. Oh, I know timekeeping, yes, but knowing the time limit, knowing.
You said there was 24 hours listed.
Oh, okay, okay. Alright.
He's the one that Strahd wanted us to get rid of.
Maybe.
He wanted us to get rid of the salt.
Strahd's already shown that he don't like you.
Does Strahd visit his wife every night? Or frequently?
We don't know that.
No, she did say that. Yeah. Yeah, she said it while we were in the prison that she
But
gets
did you
visits
tell
from
the
him.
rest of us that though?
I am now. So yeah, the Burgomaster's wife gets visited by Strahd and he taunts her and basically just shows the power that he has and that they can't actually keep him at bay from the city. Which is what the Burgomaster thinks, that being happy keeps him away, but obviously it doesn't.
So would she be a primary target for what is about to come?
Depends on what Strahd wants. Because if he's just here to cause havoc, then I'm guessing he's just going to target the population.
If he's
Surely target
females,
Burgomaster
he's surely
as
getting
well.
more candidates for his bride.
Makes sense.
I say we go in and have a search.
Yeah.
Doors. Well, we knocked on the doors, no answer, so
Yeah.
we can't give all this break it.
Yeah, okay, well that's
We'll just see if the door opens.
I can't allow you to do that.
I tripped.
You're good as well, so you can't do that.
I tripped.
quite a shame you left your wall.
Yeah. Who's got picklocking tools? Or was it just me, my old thing?
I stole
I
yours.
do. I took yours.
Yeah. So what are we doing? I've knocked on the door, there's no answer.
There's no answer. Yeah, that's all I'm saying.
Yeah, I know, these two have said I've got food tools, and you can open the door.
Just
then.
try and open it. I'm not there.
Push,
suppose that
push
is a
the
very
door.
good entry if it's open.
If it's open, then I guess we can go in.
Turn
I mean,
the
it is
handle and
like
open
probable
the door.
cause.
Yeah, but technically they picklocked it, and then
We
it's
didn't
open.
break or enter, we just opened the door.
See if the door's open.
Maybe my keys be able to.
I don't think you have to roll to see if the door's open.
No, I mean you can try. I'm not saying no. Try, by all means try.
Your perception
I'll
see
try using my keys on the door.
Yeah, okay.
Which keys are you trying? There's multiple.
As many as possible.
None of the keys open the door.
Can we just try and open the door by pushing it, or because you haven't said that it's locked?
I did not say that. No.
Yes, turn.
Someone throw a rock at the window.
I'm just gonna open the door and be like, "Gooey."
The door doesn't open at the touch. You try and push it, it doesn't open.
I guess we're not going in then, guys.
I'm gonna cast
use-
invisibility. Go up to the door and pick it because I don't want.
Yeah, don't want.
I don't want.
You're a
Oswald to-
mage, but you're trying to pick a lock. Okay, go ahead.
He doesn't want the paladin to know.
Give me a. Yeah, give me dexterity.
Dex. 80, 20. No.
You're a mage, for fuck's sake.
I'm a criminal mage.
I mean, you're still a shit mage, but no.
I'm just gonna.
Nah.
I'm gonna use thaumaturgy to make my voice 3 times louder and scream, "Open the fucking door!"
And no, the door doesn't open.
It's obviously no one's. Well, then let's break in. It's abandoned. There could be someone dead on the floor. We might be
I
safe.
wonder what the, yeah, there's an old guy going, "Help me,
You
Wait.
come and apologise to them all. That's all I'm saying.
help me, I've fallen over."
Wait a second before we go break in
destroy
this
them.
person's house. Is there a gap large enough for a spider to crawl through?
Under the door, yes.
Okay.
Oh no, I know what I can
Just
do.
go for the key.
I have knock. I knock on the door, it opens. It unlocks anything magically or unmagically. That's one of my spells. Knock.
Is it a
I remember I
cantrip?
took that. No, it says.
Why did you see that before?
I forgot I had it. Why did you see that?
I mean,
Because
I'm
he's
not
so
going to do
arrogant.
that instead.
Alright, you got a choice. You can either open the door all by as a group, or you can allow Shelia to turn into a spider and crawl under.
I mean, I don't know if I'm going to be able to unlock it from the other side, so maybe that would be the better idea.
Open the door.
Yeah, but you
I
can
knock
go in
the
the
door.
door first. I knock the door and it opens. I'm assuming, unless if you're going to do something to BS me here.
I'm not the BS you. The door's opened.
Okay, sweet. Right.
But you've just broken and entered a house where clearly it was locked.
No one knows that. I knocked the door and it opened.
Yeah, you clearly just went knock knock.
Apart from the paladin.
Everyone but the bard knows that they've just broken. Everyone but the bard.
I guess that was lucky they just opened.
Oh wow, that's so lucky. It's just opened.
Go in then.
Who's going to enter? I'm not going to enter first because that's pretty
I'm gonna go.
You make your way through and you see an entrance hall and a vestibule. Inside the entrance hall, framed portraits adorn the walls of this grand foyer, which features a wide staircase and a sculpted railing. A long, carpeted hall attached to the foyer stretches almost the length of the mansion, and there's several doors leading away from it, including one at the far end. Bundles and twigs are heaped against the walls. I'm just gonna copy and paste this. Mate, you wanna get fucked? Let's see if this can actually. Oh wait, hang on. No.
Before it's
Loading.
very strong.
Shut up. I have to get to the actual page. It's gonna take a while.
Has anyone ever been to Lake Zarovich?
Not yet.
Yeah, we went near it.
No, we're at
Oh,
Valaki.
well.
Valaki's next to
Yeah, Valaki's next to it, so we
Yeah, remember, like up there. That's where they saw Madame Eva for the third time. Madame Eva.
Yeah.
Hello, friends.
If we happen to go past it again.
I'm down.
I mean, you might see her at Luna Lake, or you might see her up in Lake Baratok.
We need Shalia's safari park.
We might see her here by the mountains, or there. You know.
Right, let's.
Now I've calmed down, can I try and follow this plot up?
Oh, you're still in the tavern though, Julian. You made your choice.
No, I want to stick out into the town.
Okay, fine. You're following him. Roll me sneak.
Wait, where is it? Oh no, technically I didn't hear them because I was still in my tent. So I can't be with them.
You're with them. For the sake of the story, you're with them.
Knocked on your
You chose to leave.
Nat 20.
Oh shit! Yeah, you snuck up on them.
Yeah, but I'm not.
Yeah, we just wake up like, what's this fucking tentacle?
Suddenly a tent. Okay.
Let's go just try and open some doors.
To kill Strahd, you must. Oh.
Strahd is dead. Is this house big enough for it to have an armory?
You're here.
Ah, sweet. If you were married, you'd be looting this place because no one's here.
You are currently here. And you see several doorways and stairwells.
It kind of makes me miss it.
What, the feet?
At this point, you just see someone who's looking for all these things.
I'm still invisible.
Oh, are you?
Yeah. Fucking let's go.
I think we're missing one of our
Room B.
investors. Where did you go?
Let's go into room B.
So where you want to go?
Room B.
Room B, okay.
I'll go to room G.
Oh, fuck, don't make it
I'm
harder.
going upstairs.
Gee, we're all going in a different room.
This parlour contains a fine array of furnishings and draperies with an overall feminine touch in room B.
I think we could make some cloaks out of curtains.
Yeah, should we actually all make
Who's got ours?
Who went into G? Who went into G?
Oh, it's G.
Okay. You're in the kitchen. A cook wearing a white apron over a black smocked busies himself in this warm, well-appointed kitchen. A staircase in one corner climbs to the upper floor. I've got to cook. I've got to cook for the land. To the family I have heard here. Where the fuck are you?
I'm a guest.
You write yourself forward.
Go for initiative. Why didn't you answer the fucking door?
What lord is he? Why am I Irish sharp?
Lord of the household.
Who?
My lord. That guy. You know my guy. You know that guy. You know. He looked me up for this.
Are you an intruder?
No.
Persuasion to convince him that I-
Deception check.
Roll.
The only comment we've done this game is us two stabbing each other.
Yeah, sorry, it's a real RP day.
It's been fun.
You've convinced him. Hold! Right away, then back to the carrots. Ah, jeez. Alright, well, we'll come back to you in a minute. Right, everyone else is in B, right?
Yeah, I want to stay outside.
You're staying outside?
Yeah.
Good man.
I'm at D.
I'm not.
Right, D.
I'm still locked door.
You make your way into the room, and you notice that white sheets cover two plain wooden tables in the center of this room. Neatly arranged atop one table is a complete set of polished silverware. The other table is covered with wicker baskets containing turnips and beets. It's a shame you didn't take the silverware.
Well, I thought that, but I've already got enough gold.
Right, who else is around here?
I'm just outside.
Right, who's going upstairs? Right, everyone raise your hand if you're going upstairs. Alright, fine. Those who are upstairs will come back to you. Those who are downstairs, what are we doing?
We prefer to be called Team Filios.
Where is everyone who's downstairs?
He's in D. He's in.
I've gone upstairs.
Where are you?
I'm just outside.
So you're both outside.
Yeah.
You're not getting close.
Where are you?
That's what I'm trying to decide.
Come upstairs a
I'm
bit.
still at A at the moment.
Gonna borrow some curtains.
I don't know when no one's going to see. Well, okay.
Because then if we get there, I probably won't be able to get out the door.
I'm trying to
I'm planning on someone in an L. And there'll be like massive
Can
doors.
Well, we're gonna finish in 5 minutes.
That room that's at the top,
see, look at
so
that,
above
yeah.
A,
Yeah, well,
can I get
it's a
into
second level
there?
spell, so I can cast it as many times as I want. And then
Where the stairs are, that little square in the corner, can I get into there?
You can try.
Is it locked?
Yes.
Some of them last.
I don't have a lockpick, so I can't get into
Cast it time 10 minutes.
I'm not gonna stab it.
You can walk behind the Nat 20.
And then it should say
Diara, get off your phone.
Last 10 minutes and
No, casting.
Who's going upstairs?
It just says when you sneak off the 0 hit points, it disappears.
Oh, okay.
So I have to keep it from pretty much.
You're going to ride it, or are you going to use it to fly?
Who? Everyone who's made their way upstairs, raise their hands. Everyone who's made their way upstairs, raise their hands. Wait. Alec, Oscar, Helios. Furblog.
Leo Horn.
What?
Leo Horn.
Leo Horn. Leo. Alright.
Say it's Team Philios.
The staircase climbs 20 feet to a beautifully appointed gallery that continues towards the west, running along almost the length of the mansion. Framed landscape paintings line the walls, and red silk drapes cover a 10-foot tall arched window of leaded glass.
History to see if I recognise the portraits. 13.
Some of the portraits clearly indicate the burgomaster's family.
That is the Burgomaster.
You find and reason that you're in the mansion of the burgomaster.
Steal his club.
I think he did room 1. Look, it's all like computer cell now.
What? Proper laptop and everything.
Are any of these doors open?
It looks like
Any of the rooms?
None of the doors are locked, minus the one that Shirley just tried to
I'm gonna
enter.
go in room K.
Oh wait, what one did you try to unlock? I can downstairs. I can knock it.
She tried
I
to
mean-
enter this one here. That one.
True. I'm gonna go to room 1. Enter room 1.
I think it's L. You mean I?
I. Well, no, because
No, it's L.
L.
That's I, that's L. You're going to room L.
He goes to L, I'll go to K.
I thought you were gonna go there. I'll go to JJ.
Jesus Christ.
And we should just told him, yeah, we're just kidding.
Philios enters the room and sees floor-to-ceiling shelves line every wall of this windowless room. And the number of books contained here is nothing short of astounding. A brass oil lamp sits atop a large desk in the center of the room. The chair behind the desk is comfortably padded and has the symbol of a roaring bear stitched into its back cushion.
I sit on the chair.
Standing behind the chair, holding an open book, is a bear of a man. His breastplate, rapier, silk tunic, and greasy beard glisten in the lamplight. Resting on small rugs to his left and right are a pair of black mastiffs. You're back!
Hi, do I know you?
The two dogs growl. Is that what you're doing?
Yes.
You hear the dogs bark behind the door.
I'm gonna run over to the bar king and like.
Don't go in there.
Can we hear that from downstairs?
I wish to calm the animals.
I'm just gonna be like, tell people there's some guy in there. You've got two.
The door opens. You think you can come here then? Enter my own family's home?
We've come to warn you.
Who else is upstairs? I locked you away, did I not?
Yes. We were released.
Escape from the prison! He shouts. You hear the burgomaster shout, Guards!
Quiet! Quiet! Quiet, you!
I'm going to wild shape into a spider.
Intimidation.
The burgomaster has called the guards, and you hear the guards, hut, 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 hut. And they've entered.
I was gonna say I closed the door and stabbed
Right
it, so
there.
you can't push it
Remember,
open.
the guards are weak.
They've pushed past everyone who's outside. Who was outside?
Me, but I'm invisible. So
Right,
I
they've
sort
pushed
of-
past you. Hut, 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 hut. And they've entered into room A.